Whoa. Okay. Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Hoodie and Headband podcast show. It's your boy Bryce. I'm joined by no other than my brother
Tariq.
Tariq. New week. Got the All-Star draft in the background as we're recording this. We're gonna have an All-Star draft for our own and a little bit about how you feeling.
Feeling good, man. It's been a really good week. I can't complain at all. Been doing a lot on my personal page. Been
Oh
doing a
yeah,
lot with Restless
y'all go
Wrestling
follow
with
that.
P.
Y'all go subscribe to that.
Yes,
Hoodie
sir. Go follow
Q-Tip
Hoodie Q-Tip
going
on
up
YouTube. On YouTube. On
on YouTube
YouTube.
is crazy. Whoa.
Easy to find. Easy to follow. Pause. Wow. We just gonna let. That's crazy. All right. Um. But yeah, man. Just been enjoying sports. I feel like I say this every week, but just enjoying things, enjoying life, enjoying sports world, everything that's coming with it. Um, yeah, man, big weekend of wrestling this week. So me and P will
Oh yeah.
be live on TikTok for All In, and we'll be live on YouTube for Saturday night's main event, and I believe Evolution Sunday night and Saturday night. So big weekend. Make sure y'all tapped in with us. Follow us on TikTok. Follow the H&H show on TikTok. We got a lot of stuff coming over there. We got weekly power rankings. We got our rosters that we made of our favorite players. We'll have this
Yes.
draft up. So make sure y'all tapped
Yes.
in with all of these different things so that y'all see. Whoa, hold on.
Whoa.
Hold on. Wait, Satu and Paige are the last two picks. No, I'm not going. I'm not going. There's
Propaganda
just
you
no
not going
way.
for?
There's just no way. And she let Paige fall to last? Oh, this is so disrespectful.
Hey, hey, I ain't gonna say too
This
much
is
on that.
so
I ain't gonna say too
disrespectful.
much on that. I ain't gonna say too much on that, but I know one thing for
We're
today
gonna
for
remember that.
certain.
We're gonna remember that.
The
We're
optics
gonna
on
remember
that,
that.
the optics on that is crazy.
We're gonna remember that.
The optics on that is crazy.
Remember that.
The optics on that is insane.
Sabrina, Caitlin, Satu, Asia, Aaliyah, and then you got Paige, Alicia, NECA, Brianna, Napheesa. Those are two starter. So two really solid starting lineups, obviously. But
Hmm.
letting my dog fall all the way to the last pick is crazy work.
That's
I'm
crazy for real,
sorry.
for real.
She averaged 18 on great shooting splits, unlike a lot of the guards that's in this conversation. And I got a lot to say about that later too.
Mm.
But how you doing, my boy?
I'm good, man. Can't complain. Even though I can, but I won't. But it's been a cool little week for me. So just looking forward to a lot of hoops, a lot of content being created over on my not Instagram, on my TikTok. Trying to work some things out, trying to have a new approach to my content. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Trying to think of what else is there. Know a lot of people. I made a TikTok regarding to Love Island and about how Love Island is like the playoffs for women. I'm here to say this is one of the most disappointing Love Island offs ever. Not even gonna lie to you, gang. I didn't even watch the episode last night. I don't even think I'm gonna catch up on it. Told somebody, I said, look, I might go back to hoops. They said, I don't even blame you.
The fact that you just said I might go back to hoops means you ain't been watching what we supposed to be
Oh
covering
no,
on
I've been
Weekly
watching
Beats.
hoops.
That's
I've been
all I'm
watching
gonna say.
hoops. I don't want to say I don't think I said I might. I think I used might as a filler word there. I said, let me see what I said. I said, yeah, facts. Time for me to focus back on hoops full time. And she said, wouldn't blame you.
So you wasn't focused.
I mean, I
You
would
let
say
the
obviously
love get in
not
your head.
if I'm watching hoops and I'm watching Love Island, I'm not fully focused on either.
Mm, mm,
That's why I said fully focused, sir. Keyword is fully focused. Anyways, man. But what was I about to say? The All-Star starters have been announced. Fee got team. Whatchamacallit?
For
Fee got team. Yukon basically.
should have had Paige a lot earlier, but that's okay. That's okay.
So yeah, you got what
Maybe she
Leah
has some insider
Boston.
information that Paige just go
You
for.
got Leah Boston, Sabrina Ionescu. You got Aja and Satu on Team Clark, and then you got Paige, NECA, Alicia Gray, and Brianna Stewart on Team Collier. How are you feeling about that lineup for at least the start lineups?
I mean, they're both really good. Obviously, I mean, it's the starters, but like, I think Caitlin's team probably plays together better. But
Mm-hmm.
honestly, maybe Fee's team does because they actually have chemistry. Like Fee and Stewie have played together before.
Yeah,
Fee played with Alicia in Unrivaled.
Lunar House,
Um,
Hoodie.
Fee and Stewie played not only in college, but they played um, in the
USA.
Olympics together. So, and then NECA's played with them
Yeah.
in the past in like World Cups and things like that. So, um, they got a little bit more chemistry
Mm-hmm.
as a whole. You know that Caitlin and Aaliyah are on the same team. I think outside of that, it's really like. Well, I mean, I guess you got Sabrina and Satu
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a pretty mixed bag. I
You
think
got
both
Sabrina
teams will have
Satu.
good chemistry. Both teams will be able to play
It's a lot of
at a
chemistry on
fast
both
pace.
sides. Yeah. A lot of things represented. You got Oregon in the house. You got South
Yeah,
Carolina in the house. UConn in the house. Like a lot of these teams are paired with players of the same whatchamacallit,
not enough Stanford in the
same
house. It
collegiate
is one
background.
Stanford though.
Just
Shout
one
out
Stanford
Stanford.
player. Shout out Stanford. I see you repping Stanford today. But no, I see the it'd be cool to see Asia and Aaliyah together on the same team. Obviously Aaliyah and Caitlin are teammates, but
Oh, because Asia don't really like Aaliyah,
that's how you
and I don't
feel.
care what nobody say.
That's what you think.
I watch the games.
Yeah,
I've
it's
seen
like
how
that's a
Asia
little that's
reacts, and
like
this
that's
ain't
a
even
little
just this
sis.
year.
Like you, she be
Years
sunning Aaliyah.
past,
She be sunning Aaliyah. Like respectfully.
but she be talking. She told her all she do is flop. She said all that flop. That's all you do. You don't say that to your little brother, your little sister.
I do.
She
I
said
actually
that with
do.
some ill
I
intent
I,
behind it.
I actually do, and you know this is true. I
You
mean, you
wouldn't say
saw
it in the league. You wouldn't say it in the league. I mean, that's your actual little brother, so that's different. Because I would say whatever I wanted to my little brother.
exactly
But
like
if it
one of
was
the
your
little
homie
homies.
or somebody that
I would say
you
that too.
like ushered in after you were in college,
I'm
like
sorry, but
you were the
you
top dog
saw
in
the clip.
college.
You saw the clip
You
of me and
ushered someone
Hassan.
in.
You saw the clip of me and Hassan.
Yeah, but again, that's like your brother. That's like your brother. That's different. That's why
Okay, there's
I'm
a
trying to set the table
brotherhood. There's a
because
sisterhood
Asian and
there.
Aaliyah aren't as close as you think. They're not as
But
close as you
it's that
think, man.
Carolina
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
sisterhood though. It's that Carolina sisterhood, but it goes out the window in certain
But
instances.
if clearly that shit don't mean nothing.
It doesn't because
It
they're
don't mean
competitors
nothing. Look at
in the
how Asia
W.
reacts
They're
to
not on the same team in the W.
Asia and Aaliyah is way different than Asia and Alicia. That
Yeah, because
sisterhood.
Asia and Alicia play together.
That's real sisterhood right there.
Yes.
Zaya and Aaliyah is different than Zaya and then Aaliyah and Asia and Zaya and
Oh, we
Asia.
saw
Asia
how
was like,
Asia
yeah, I'm
did.
blocking
We
Zaya
saw how Asia did.
off
Zaya
rip.
gave her welcome to the league moment.
Come on. Asia like, yeah, y'all come in here, y'all
Yeah, you
think
in the
y'all
league with
just new
grown
top
women,
dog.
and I'm not surprised that she
No.
practiced with them and has treated them the same way.
Asia be reacting and responding. She don't fool with Aaliyah.
I mean, yeah, they're not. It's obvious that they're not as close, but it's not like they're enemies even.
I don't think they're enemies. I just think it's
It's
gonna be
just like
interesting to
it's not
see
that they
them on the
rock
same
with each other
team
the way
because
you think they
every
rock with
time
each
they
other.
play, it's smoke.
I mean, I would think so.
Just like if like Camilla and Asia was on the same team. Like I don't think they dislike each other, but there's a level of yeah, you think you that from Asia, and she like no, I'm that, been that, will always be that.
Come on now. Asia
That's
wants
all.
to know on top,
That's it.
top, top.
Yeah, she got to pick Kelsey Mitchell so that the draft will really start after she picks Kelsey Mitchell. It'd be crazy as hell she didn't pick Kelsey Mitchell though.
If we didn't pick Kelsey Mitchell,
Really,
Caitlin.
who would Caitlyn pick though? Because she don't really got a lot of people that she like knows well. You know what I mean? It's like Fee at least has like a lot of connections, relationships type things.
Yeah,
Caitlyn, I guess it could be with the young players, but even the young players, it don't seem like Caitlyn's like super close.
that connection with them. Because if
Like she just
it
let
was
Paige
more
fall
on the
to the
young
last
side,
pick.
I
So
feel like
it's
she would have picked Paige, and they would have ran a 1 and 2.
like it's not like her and
Because
Sonya
it
are
probably would have
close,
made more
or her
sense
and
for her to pick
Kiki.
Paige, and then
Yeah,
for
right.
Sabrina to
If
be
she
on
or
team
if her
with
and Kiki are
what call
close.
it, it probably make more sense for Sabrina and to be on Fee's team, in my opinion, because of if we going by connection base. Like,
I mean, Caitlyn and Sabrina are actually really close, so it's not super
I mean,
surprising.
yeah,
Like they have the Kobe thing. They both wore Kobe's before they got their signature shoes and stuff like that. So yeah, Sabrina's always been super. What's the
likable.
word? I don't know. Super
I don't want to say
nice.
likable, but like
Like
just like
to
well
Caitlyn
received,
in
well
general.
received. Oh, in general, I think you're talking about in the league.
No, I mean like to Caitlyn. Like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
wow, Skylar Diggins. Okay, okay, not mad at that. That's a
They who dropped the
unrivaled pick.
scholar just now. Fee?
Fee, yeah,
Yeah, 'cause I thought I heard a Hoodie who.
unrivaled pick. Another unrivaled pick.
That's another thing too.
Nina
These players
House,
have spent so much time together. So, but yeah,
but not Caitlyn. That's what I'm saying. Like
yeah. Well, I say
Caitlyn,
Caitlyn didn't
I wouldn't
do
say she's
unrivaled in
closed
the
off,
off
but
season.
if she is a little
She
closed
really
off, but
was like
that's got a lot to do
she
with the
was on the links.
players.
She was on the golf course and working out, getting stronger. Excuse me.
Yeah, I mean the players that she's close to are all on her team, which is okay. There's nothing wrong
Yeah,
with that.
yeah.
Very curious of who she picks here. It'd be crazy if she picked Angel.
Yo, if Caitlyn ends up with Angel on her team, bro.
Uh oh.
I mean, they were on the same team last year.
She's doing a lot of hand movements. Yeah, but they didn't pick each other.
I know. I'm saying they ended up on the same team last year.
Wow. Oh. Wow. What a pick. I love it. I'm not mad at it at all. She must have said, yeah, she'd be locking me up. I hate playing against her type thing. Yeah. That's what I'm assuming she said. She probably did, but that's okay. Bro, my internet is in the garbage right now. What is
Yeah,
happening?
no, my boy is coming through in 720 HP right now. Or not even 720. That's like what,
I'm gonna try to refresh real fast.
540? I don't know. All
Bro,
right,
it's like it ain't even 540. It's like 360, maybe.
maybe.
I'm gonna try to refresh real fast.
Let's see. So Team Caitlyn got Caitlyn, of course, Aaliyah Boston, Sabrina, Asia Satu, Kelsey Mitchell, and Gabby Williams. That's a squad. That is a squad. Whereas Team Collier has Fee, Stu, Sonya Citrong, the newest pick for Team Clark, rookie making the All-Star game for the first time. But one of the more exceptional players in the league this season, man. Very impressed by what I've seen from Sonya Citron. Um, but yeah, you got Team Colliers consisting of
Ooh,
Fee, Stewie, Alicia Gray, NECA, Paige, Courtney
good pick,
Williams, Kyle
Caitlin.
Davis, Angel Reese. So this is like basically Team Unrivaled versus Team Clark. Like literally, everybody on Team Collier
I'm
has been
surprised Fee
unrivaled
picked
except for
Angel too.
NECA.
Her and Angel had a lot of smoke
Man, that's just on the
the
court
other
talk.
night
That ain't, that
and
ain't,
in
that ain't
Unrivaled.
been. Oh yeah, But
I don't know,
that's just
man.
on court stuff.
I about to say they had unrivaled smoke too. Now let's keep it a buck.
That's on
And it
court
wasn't
stuff.
just
That's
on the
on
court.
court stuff.
After the game was over, they was talking a lot of talk to each other. Now let's not lie now. Come on now.
That's not.
After them games, they was and all that. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
listen,
yeah. I ain't forget.
Thomas. This is just basically unrivaled versus the W.
Yeah.
This is unrivaled versus the W, yo.
So now she's gonna go Kiki.
You know what this is? You know what this is? This is unrivaled versus the W, right? And you know what CBA going on and all this stuff going on with the CBA, right? This is going to be a league stand to show the league that look, we get together, we better than the league.
Nah, that'd be crazy.
Listen, we drive the league, we drive the narrative. Look, she about to drive
like
Ron.
Aaliyah played in Unrivaled.
Okay, yeah.
Sabrina played in Unrivaled.
So yeah, Kiki
Satu played in Unrivaled.
Kiki on the team Clark. So yeah, they definitely drafting Ron next.
I knew
Team Collier.
Okay, they picking Ron, then she'll pick Kelsey Plum, and then Fio pick Jackie Young.
Yeah, because see, Kelsey Plum was supposed to be an unrivaled but dropped out.
Yep.
So
yeah, I forgot about that.
Yep. So yeah, she about to drive Ron and Jackie Young with her last 2 picks. This is really unrivaled versus a W.
KP and Asia back
see?
On the same team again.
She drafted KP.
Wow.
I mean, Kelsey was part of unrivaled before she dropped out of it, so that kind of counts, but not really.
Yeah, Courtney, Skyler, and
if we talking about players that played in unrivaled, her and Neko are the only ones that didn't.
Okay. I'm not mad at that.
I think Ron goes next. Okay, yeah, Jackie, that's a good pick. That's a good pick.
Her and Caitlin,
got a vet presence on the squad. Late.
Into this a little much,
I feel like this is a value pick.
But Ryan and Caitlin be having a little smoke on the court.
They definitely do be having back and forth. She went Jackie. Oh, my fault. You're
Ryan
behind.
and Caitlin be having smoke. I ain't worried about it.
Okay. All right, Ryan Howard, Kayla Thornton.
Jackie,
all right, Fee going Ryan and Kayla Thornton going to Team Clark.
If she didn't have smoke with some of these players, she'd pick Angel early. She didn't want Angel on her team.
She driving the narrative.
Smoke there and it was love.
She driving the narrative.
She'd have picked her. Come on now. She knows what happens if she would have happened if she picked her. There's been a good bit of people that have been like, yeah, we not rocking with her no more.
Yeah, Fee got the unrivaled shirt on. She got as many unrivaled players as she could.
She is wild for wearing that shirt for a WNBA All-Star draft after people was like,
with CBA talks being had.
Media was like, oh, they got her doing the CBA talks and she's an unrivaled. All right.
I mean, hey, she responded be like, yo, enjoy our 4th of July and not worry about me.
For real. Shit, for real though. Still got Ryan. Now, shout out Kayla
Thornton, first time All-Star selection, first All-Star selection for the Golden State Valkyries.
That's wild. If you would have asked me last year who I would have thought would have been their first All-Star, Kayla Thornton would have been one. Would not have been.
That would have been my thought. I ain't gonna lie.
That's respect. I just didn't even realize. I didn't even realize that she was on the team. I probably
would have said her or Kate Martin going into the season.
No, I said I'm talking like before they even had a roster.
Expansion. Okay.
Like we didn't. Yeah, that's something. Because I feel like we had a bunch of other people names in our mind that like could have been on that team.
Been on that
or
team,
like
yeah.
They may not. Their expansion season might not be good, but the year after they may have like a Sabrina or a Satu or somebody like that come in
due to whatever shake up
played in that town or whatever. Yeah. But for them to get one this early is huge.
Yeah. First year as a franchise, first time All-Star. Well, to get a first.
Damn. I don't know who I got because I got love on both sides.
I'm going with Team Unrivaled.
Once I got Fee
then I can't just do that.
Other team
I can't go against.
Got Sabrina, Satu, Gabby, Sonia.
Yeah.
If we go based off
You know,
my favorite
I
players
can't
roster,
easily
I
go
gotta go
against
with Team
AJ.
Caitlyn, but I can't leave Fee.
I can't easily go get.
I don't know, bro.
Caitlyn got all the Nike athletes. She got her, Sabrina, Asian, all got signature shoes.
Gabby Jordan though.
Caitlyn don't got hers yet, but she
Gabby
getting
Jordan,
hers.
Satu, Adidas.
Yeah,
Aaliyah's Adidas.
Adidas.
So you got Aaliyah Adidas, Satu Adidas. Gabby is Jordan.
Yeah,
Sonya, I don't know if she got one. I don't know
I
if
don't know if
Sonya and
she got
Kiki
one,
got one.
but I mean, all the
Is
other
Jackie
players that
Jordan?
don't have one, I think Jackie's Adidas.
I feel like
Yeah, I
oh
feel like
okay.
Jackie's been wearing Adidas.
So
But
I'm trying to remember like the
everybody else wears
Adidas.
Nike and is required to wear Nike. That's why Sarah Ashley Barker couldn't wear KP shoes and she had to get Sabrina to send her shoes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
Are they trying to do
I
some
can't remember
trades?
where I'm just trying to remember. Oh, hold on. I'm just trying.
Satu for Stewie.
Talk to me for Stewie. Your fifth pick for her first pick. Damn.
I wouldn't do it if I was you, Fee. I'll keep your squad how it is.
I didn't even hear who she. I don't. I didn't even hear who
She
Stewie
asked
did, but I
Satu
just
for
I'm trying to give
Stewie.
up Stewie. Oh,
She
that's it.
suggested
So 1 for
Satu for
1.
Stewie. 1 for 1. Well, yeah, gotta be starter for starter.
Yeah, but if you wanted Stewie so bad, I guess you got it. I guess you had to pick Aaliyah first, but
Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh.
whoa.
Ooh. I was about to say, yo, if she would have accepted that trade, that would have been that would have been a talking point.
Low
You
key,
know,
I'd have been like, I low key would have been like, I accept. Give me Stewie and Asia. What are you talking about?
right? But see,
This is one game. It's just one game.
being her in her position, that's her teammate, bro. Like, if she traded her teammate. Not saying that's like a big deal, but it's gonna be like,
Just one game.
hey, like what, what's going on there,
It's just
yeah?
one game. Should be all right.
Nah, facts. But all right, cool. So the teams are set. We're gonna draft our teams now. So we're gonna draft our teams. I'm gonna flip a coin. I'm not
And we're
scared
gonna
to
let
flip a coin.
TikTok vote on this, not Twitter.
No, we letting
Some of
TikTok,
y'all
Twitter,
Twitter heads.
Instagram vote on this and compiling all the votes together.
I'm not counting Twitters.
I'm counting Twitters.
They don't know ball for them.
Why are we dissing our fans? Like, that's crazy.
They ain't our fans, they're your fans. That's the problem.
So fans of me can't be fans of the pod, just like fans of yours can't be fans of the
They're not
pod.
fans of the pod. They're fans of the Brooklyn Nets. They're
Oh
fans of New
my
York Liberty, and
gosh,
they're fans of
see,
Bryce Warner.
that's crazy,
Anything
gang.
that
Why are you
anything
against my
that's catered towards
supporters?
those three
Why are
things.
you against my supporters, gang?
If I had a bunch of Heat fans
Send it to them.
and I let them vote on everything, and they
Send
just
it to
voted
them.
for me on everything
Send them
just
to
because it's
your
me,
Yukon bunch.
you would be.
I know you got a Yukon
I
group
don't got
chat or
damn UConn
something.
bunch.
I know
Fuck
you
no,
on
I don't.
Yukon Twitter to some
Nope.
degree, something like that. You gotta
Nope.
be. You gotta be.
Nope.
All right.
I
Well,
don't though.
look, I'm gonna flip a coin, or I'm gonna say flip a coin. I'm not even gonna ask you if it's heads or tails because I already know I already know where you're going with this. All right. We've been doing these drafts for way too long. But are we gonna do snake or are we just gonna just go back? We just go back and forth. Because
That's
it
fine.
wouldn't be no purpose of doing snake. So
Yeah.
all right. So flip a coin. It is heads.
That's all right. We cool.
Cool. All right, with the first pick of the Hoodie and Headband WNBA All-Star Mock Draft, Team Headband selects no other than from Hopkins, South Carolina, number 22, Aja Wilson. Woo! Applause in chat.
That
Guys,
doesn't
in the
surprise
chat.
me. That doesn't surprise me.
It
That
doesn't.
does not surprise me.
Just like I know this
That does
first pick
not
won't
surprise
surprise
me.
me.
I thought you might go. I thought you might try to surprise me, but he did, which
I had to
is a
stay on
very
brand at
Bryce
least for this
move.
pick. But I mean, other picks down the
And
line will probably
I
surprise you.
may go off brand here
Uh oh.
to shake things up a little bit.
Uh oh.
I might shock the world to
Uh oh.
shake things up a little bit.
Uh oh.
I
Where
know
we
you
going
think
with
I'm
it?
gonna take one captain, but what if I take the other captain? But I won't. But I will go. Napheesa Collier.
Yeah, not surprising at all.
I tried to talk myself out of it, but she the MVP. I'm going with my dog.
All right,
I
cool.
can't find my pen.
So you got Fee with your first pick. I got Angel with my first pick. Back to me. Back to me. Oh, I could really go one or two ways here, but I think I'm gonna just stick with my guns here. All right, and just lean into this next selection. Um, wow, I just realized something. Both my first two picks are from the same city within different states. Oh man,
That's
from
what we're doing.
Hopkins, Minnesota. By way of Yukon University. Well, the University of Connecticut. I would say Yukon University. I've had a long day. Um, the potential rookie of the year, no other than Miss Efficiency Hoops, Paige Beckers.
That's what we're doing.
That is exactly what we're doing. All right.
Give me Caitlin Clark.
Okay, you got the captains. I knew that's how I was gonna go too.
I did too.
I felt
I
like
knew
you
he was gonna
couldn't
take Paige.
lose with either pick.
I literally went Paige or Fee, and
Uh huh.
then my next two. I didn't even put Asia on my list. I knew I wasn't getting her.
Yeah.
I got one of the two that I wanted. I got the second of the second group. So this is where it really opens up.
Right, because I feel
Because do
like
you
based
go
on
talent?
this
Do
pick
you
is
go
going to determine.
favorites? Or
Right.
do you go to mess me up?
Or I feel like based on this next pick, this is going to determine a good bit of how like this next pick is really going to be how there's a big factor how the rest of this draft is going to go. So hmm. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I don't know if I want to be petty or just want to build a good team.
Hey man, do you? I'm prepared for anything.
I mean, I'll have a good team regardless of who I pick, but
We'll see about that.
all right. I don't know if I go one way. I know I'm not gonna be able to go the other way. because I can't get greedy, but I'm gonna just have to pick my poison here. All right, I'm gonna go Stewie. Shout out to New York. Shout out to Syracuse. Shout out to UConn.
So again, my first round of order paid your fee. I got fee. My next round of order had Caitlin in it. The next, in that same one, there's 2 orders. There's an Orsatu or Sabrina. So I still get one of those 2 at the very minimum. At the very minimum, because I know whichever one I don't take, you're going to take to be picked.
Exactly.
Because
you know me too
how many
well.
Mercury games have you watched this year?
How many Mercury games have I watched?
Not enough to draft her on your team. Not enough to draft her on your team. That's what I'm going to say.
Draft her on my team is crazy.
Not enough to draft her on your team. That's exactly what I'm going to say.
I have her on my fantasy team.
You should take. No, hold on. Let me find something real quick. Because if this player's on your list, and you don't take her, fake fan. That's all I'm gonna say. Hold on. Okay, she's not on here. I was about to say. It's no way. Hold on. Somebody that you. Man.
What? I'm looking.
Somebody is on this list. So you just let one of your South Carolina brethren, your South Carolina sisterhood, just fall through the cracks? That's crazy work to me. Not gonna lie, that's crazy work.
Listen,
but hey, that's the hey.
Listen.
It's okay.
It's a method to my madness. Just watch.
It's okay.
It's a method to my madness. Just watch.
I'm going to take. I'm gonna go with the versatility here, and I'm gonna take Satu South.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, fake fan over here, just so everybody knows.
I'm a fake
fan over here.
I'm
just so everybody knows. Yes.
All right, cool.
Because there's no way you put Aaliyah Boston on your list and you don't draft her.
All right.
No way you put her on your list and you don't draft her. Aren't you a South Carolina fan? Wait till these South Carolina fans see that you pick Sabrina over Aaliyah Boston.
Okay.
Just wait. I'm gonna make sure they on your head too. Like, oh, he said Sabrina Ionescu is a better basketball player than Aaliyah Boston. He's a South Carolina fan.
Gosh, bro, I'm crafting the team. All right.
That's what these picks are based off, right? Better players, right? Who's the best player? I'm just saying. You already went UConn, so they already on your head.
You trying to shame me out of my Sabrina pick. You trying to shame me out of my Sabrina pick.
I'm just saying they're already on your head for one pick. They're already on your head for the Page pick. They're already on your head for that. And then you pick Stewie too. 2 UConn players with a South Carolina player, and then you go Oregon, who argues with South Carolina players on a daily basis about who was going to win that COVID chip. Okay.
Lord. I did not.
Come on now. They know I'm right. Come on. They know I'm right. Come on.
Sko Ducks. From Eugene,
Ducks is crazy, and I'm clipping that.
I know.
I'm clipping that.
That's crazy.
But, next time you say you're a South Carolina fan,
shout out to the one and only from out of Oregon, Sko Ducks, drafting Sabrina Ionescu. Sabrina 3 is cold. I love this lineup so far.
You haven't even got no Sabrinas. You're crazy. You do this every year.
I know. I should have gotten the ones and the twos by now.
Where your Sabrinas at?
In Nike warehouse.
Because I got 1, 2, 3 right there.
Yeah. I just haven't gotten a chance to get them yet.
Boom. And boom, right down
I
here.
haven't had a chance to get them yet. Just like, I don't know. I feel like
I got the jersey over there.
It's like, look. Let me hear me out. So, got the feel like I waited. So like my first W jersey, I could have got the Sabrina jersey, and that's the jersey that I wanted, and then they don't even make that jersey anymore, so I'm out of luck now. So like took the L on that, right? And
I got that.
then on top of that, because see, I wanted my first W jersey to be Asian, just like one of my first W pair of sneakers to be ages. So kind of just worked out
Yeah,
that way.
but Sabrina's shoes came out before we knew Asia was getting a shoe.
Exactly.
So that's bullshit. That's some bull. We
No,
know that.
I waited like a true fan.
Fraudulent, fraudulent, fraudulent.
I'll be
That's
that.
okay though. That's okay though. Give me Alicia Gray.
Alicia Gray. Cool.
Top two in MVP voting right now.
I can agree with you
I got
there.
number 1 and number 2 right now. South Carolina, but that's okay. We see us UConn fans, we can be civilized. We can appreciate greatness.
Oh, so when you draft
South Carolina
a South
fans,
Carolina player, you could be civilized. When I draft a UConn player, I'm not being civilized here.
I said my fan base, my guys, my people. We can be civilized.
Oh,
Them
I don't
South
represent
Carolina
my
fans,
fan
on the
base.
other hand.
I am an independent. I am Bryce Warner. Okay, I have my own fandom.
Interesting.
All right. You see this hat?
Interesting.
I'm
As you wear a college
I'm,
of Charleston Cougars hat on your head.
Come on now.
That boy's got Cougars on his head. Think about that.
This hat fire.
Double entendre.
This hat is fire.
Single entendre.
Double. You know, like a good double entendre. Don't ask me how.
Shit. What?
Oh man, we gotta clip that way, yo. We gotta clip that way.
Wow. You gotta clip yourself though, because I'm underwater, so it'll be a terrible clip. What?
You on the water, huh? You locked down?
I'm talking about my internet, brother. What is she talking about?
I thought a real one was holding you down and you were supposed to drown.
All right, brother. Who you up next pick?
I already said Aaliyah Boston, man. So yeah, I got my South Carolina sister.
I have to take Necklace.
All right, cool. So,
shout out my dog Bailey.
Shout out Bailey, man.
All right.
All right, so we keep in the same order, or I'm gonna let you go first. It's for the reserves.
It's up to you, brother.
All right. I feel like I should let you pick the first reserve.
Just kidding. This ain't a difficult one at all. Give me Gabby Williams.
Tough.
Yeah, we on that.
All right, cool. You got Gabby Williams. All right, I'm keeping it with the Seattle Storm here. Give me Skylar Diggins.
I already knew that was coming. All right. We went wing.
Mm-hmm.
We're lacking in the post a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But we can wait on that.
Okay.
Give me Sonya.
Okay, I like the pick.
Efficiency.
Yeah, definitely. All right. You got Sonya Citron. Man, give me Ryan Howard. I felt like she killed it in his atmosphere a couple years back, if I remember correctly.
All right. Well, I did say I needed some size, and you just let some size. That's a great rebound to fall to me. So I'm gonna take Angel here.
Okay, that's man put Angel and Caitlin on the same team.
Yes, I did. I think you thought Angel was gonna fall one more.
Maybe, maybe, maybe. But someone that I think is a good rebounder in her own right, got a lot of double doubles this season, making waves as a rookie as well. I'm going Kiki Ariafen. Or Area Finn. I'm so sorry.
Give me Alyssa Thomas.
That's cool.
You're cooked, buddy.
No.
You're cooked. You're cooked. You're cooked. You had me
All
in the
right, you
first half.
got
I ain't
Alyssa
gonna lie.
Thomas. Give me Jackie Young. Why does
You
man
can have
start?
her.
Why does man starts laughing, bro? Why does man stop laughing? Wait, hold on. This man is laughing crazy, and people can't even see him laugh because he is frozen right now. Yeah, P said in the chat that you're
Give
not frozen.
me Kelsey Plum.
Cool.
Who said they got you? Bro, I've been trying. I've been trying to get this thing right the whole time.
Bro, he said stop everything, fellas.
I don't
You
know if it's
frozen.
me. I
All right,
don't know
yeah.
if it's
Leave and
I
come
don't
back real
know.
quick, dog. Leave and come back real quick, cause yeah, you're frozen, like really frozen. Like, do you want to build a snowman frozen?
It's cooked.
Try to
I've
leave and
been
come back. Try to
frozen
leave and come
for a
back,
minute.
cause you have been frozen for a while. Like, I don't know what the audio sounds like, but you're frozen. So
I am right now. Fried.
no facts, P. Listen, my team is straight, bro. I like my team. I like my team. When we get off here, I'm gonna simulate. I'm gonna do a simulation of these of this game. So you go see how that is. But my team consists of Asia Wilson, Paige Becker, Brianna Stewart, Sabrina Ionescu, and Aaliyah Boston. And my reserves at the moment are Skylar Diggins, Ryan Howard, Kiki Area Finn, Jackie Young. I'm chilling. I am chilling. We posting it. We are posting it. When we're done with this, we're posting both. We do this every year, P. Every year. We post it. So he got Fee, Caitlin, Satu, Alicia, Neka starting. And then his reserves is Gabby, Sonia, Angel, Alyssa, and Kelsey Plum. Come on now, you see? He just laughed because he get the people that he want. See, I mean, I do the research. I does the research. Because this next pick probably gonna shake him up a little bit. Yeah, I can see how I can post the simulations. I'm gonna get in the lab. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna work. We'll have something out by the weekend for surely. So yeah. But see, players left on the board. That's only what 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's 3 players left on the board. It's 3 players left on the board. So I can definitely knock this out the park with these last 3. And it's like we kind of matched each other on these last, like on these reserve picks. He went Gabby, I went Skylar. He went Sonya, I went Ryan. He went Angel, I went Kiki. He went Alyssa Thomas, I went Jackie Young. He went Kelsey Plum. I might go. You got Kelsey Mitchell. You got Kayla Thornton. You got Courtney Williams. I'm cool. I'm cool. Age got done dirty where the game ain't even start yet. What you talking about? What you talking about? P game ain't even start yet. Talk about some get did dirty. Game ain't even much start. Word, nice seeing. Dang, I think Reek got sent to the gulag. Oh, let's go. But yeah, no, gang. Hey, listen, that is tough. So I got this out of vintage market, bro. It's not even a vintage hat. The hat is vintage, but it's not like I might be talking too much. But listen, I might have to talk to the guys to see if they can get you one. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I think my little square head look good in it. You know what I'm saying? Like real vintage vibe. I was gonna bend the brim on it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But nah, this is probably my favorite hat in my collection. Like I debuted this. I was gonna wait to debut this. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not gonna hold you, P. I was gonna wait to debut this, but yeah, nah, I kind of decide not against it, but I'm just like, you know what, I'm feeling like I want to pop out with this today. But yeah, nah, the guys at Easy Eight Finds cooked this one up, so yeah. No, I kind of fell off as well. But yeah, they made all of the like the amateur teams in the city. They made hats for. So these joints is crazy. They got College, Charleston Battery, Charleston River Dogs, Stingrays, and the Rainbows, which is a callback to the River Dogs before the River Dogs. So yeah, Reek got sent in the gulag because they knew he was about to lose. They spared him. L's in the chat. No, I don't want to say L's in the chat, but still crazy. Up, up, up. I played a basketball tourney at the College Charleston before. A nice gym. Felt like it was small though. Hey, I did as well back in the day. Um, I don't think I played against you though. I would have known if you played against school from North Carolina. But yeah, no, it's cool gym. Played on the main court a couple times. Fun times. Um, it feels small. It does feel small. Did you play on the main court? On the main court? Because the main court feels small for some reason. But that because like that's probably the bigger. Like I don't know. I feel like I just had more space. Like it felt small. It felt big at the same time. Like I just had a lot of space on the court. So yeah, Reek is back, but he is frozen again. Yeah, yeah. It had him in the main court if there were stands. So yeah, I feel like with the stands, I feel like doggone. what was I about to say? Um, I feel like with the stands, just playing in the atmosphere just makes it feel small. But if it's like a packed house, like an actual game and you're on the court, I feel like it's much different. I wouldn't know because I never played with a full packed stadium, but it definitely felt small. And when I was running up and down the court, I had energy. Like wasn't getting out of shape or wasn't losing much stamina when I was out there. Didn't feel exhausting. Just felt natural. Kind of like the first time I played soccer. Hold on. Let me try some. Let's try this way. That's not miss. No, know you're goofy. Pop the feeling feature time came my Louis. So like 5 bucks. That's a pack of loosely. All right, bad. We might got some reinforcements to save the show. Might got some reinforcements. Might got some reinforcements. Nah, that's crazy. All right, we are waiting, patiently waiting. But with that being said, I am looking forward to this year's All Star game and All Star festivities. That'll be next weekend. It's Friday and Saturday. Um, I don't know if they announced who's in the 3 point stuff. Yeah. All Star. Reek just got one more pick. So yeah, Reek just got one more pick. I got two more picks to make. Really, just one more pick to make. Because whoever Reek doesn't pick is who I'm picking, or who's what's my call it, who would end up on my team. So wait, hold on a sec. Am I tripping? All right, so P is joining the show. and place Tariq for a moment. There's no talk about All-Star festivities in terms of skills challenge and 3-point contest. At least not what I'm seeing. Hold on. No, that's just. Yeah, no, I haven't seen anybody participate for the Ali Quickly Invitational. So, whoa. Yeah, I'm gonna cook out. Last comment. All right. All right. So look, tell us what brought you to loving the WNBA. So, what brought me, Bryce Warner, into loving the WNBA? Simple fact that it's basketball in the summer. It's women playing basketball. It's more basketball. I love basketball. All right. I love basketball, so I picked the basketball up when I can't even tell you the first time I picked up basketball. I had a little tight school since I can remember. All right. That was like my first memory playing on a little tight school for a good while. My introduction to hoops, as in like players or just teams or just people that I watched when I first got into the sport, first realizing what the sport of basketball was. Um, those players, I say this all the time, are Diana Taurasi and Sue Bird, Lisa Leslie, obviously. Um, Knew of and heard of Dawn Staley. Um, I think my introduction to Dawn Staley was that Martin episode. So, and then finding out that she, same person that's coaching South Carolina basketball. Um, Seeing their success in my late teen years definitely had some influence as well. Me being a Carolina kid, that was definitely something that was cool. Hearing Adrian Wilson's name get buzz in real time in the city and the state was crazy. You know what I'm saying? What else is there? Just an overall love for the game, bro. Like I just love basketball. Love basketball to the fullest, man. Like I am a diehard hoop head, hoop junkie. I could probably be better at being that. Maybe because there's just too much going on in different lanes in basketball that it's hard to just focus on one. So, I mean, I've had different conversations with certain people that are bigger hoop heads, in my opinion, or bigger hoop junkies than I am. But I'm definitely up there with some people. Like I'm above the average, like the casual viewer of um, basketball. Uh, no, funny story. It's like anytime somebody sees me out that I know, they always ask me about something basketball wise. So it's like I'm having pod episodes while I'm out and about. Like people want to debate stuff with me all the time. But I mean, I love what I do. I love a game. Um, I just think I appreciate the women's basketball game just based on the fact that it's basketball. Um, but definitely want to emphasize that these women are good and they excel at their job and they are truly the best basketball players in their class, in their at their level across the world. I can't even tell you how many straight gold medals they won. I want to say it's 9, maybe 10, but it's the biggest sports dynasty that we have in sports currently. So, first favorite WNBA player and future GOAT. First favorite WNBA player, probably like favorite. I would say would be Maya Moore. Um, like I said, in those, I would say more so my mid-teens. So like we talking, well, start in my teenage years because 13 starts teen, but my teenage years. So like I first got to high school. I want to say that was when around the same time Maya Moore won her first trip in Minnesota. Um, that dynasty starting, so she was always around. Name was always popular. Name was always around and in talks and everything. So yeah, that's my talk for, or that was my pick for who the goat was for a while. But I mean, you got Candace Parker who's up there as well. You got Cheryl Miller that's up there as well. We talking basketball goats, or we talking women's basketball goats. Um, Say future goat. I'll say between Asia Wilson and Juju Watkins. I'm very high on both of those players. Um, Paige Becker says future GOAT possibility as well. I don't want to just go out. I mean, I did it with Juju just now, so it's crazy how I threw it out there with Paige or was hesitant to throw out there with Paige. But those are just players that I like that I feel like are going to be next up and be in talks for being some of the greatest players to play this game. So, all right, Tariq, you picked Kelsey Plum last time you was on air. So, you're going to pick it up from there. And with that pick, I mean, with that said, my next pick is going to be uh the next pick is going to be Courtney Williams. Instant bucket, instant bucket.
Wow.
Gonna give me a lot of energy off the bench.
Give me an actual Give me an actual instant bucket, Kelsey Mitchell.
Word, you got both the Kelseys.
Got both Kelseys. Why can't I throw
That
in the
leaves
last pick
me
in both
with Kayla
both
Thornton.
drafts? That's your dog. You should have picked her earlier.
You said I should have picked Kayla earlier.
Yeah, that's your dog. She helped
Look,
win you a
man.
chip.
Hey, no, I was about to say something crazy. Anyways, moving on. So yeah, that concludes the hoodie and headband draft. Between me and Tariq, and this time around we got All-Star teams. So yeah, make sure to like or make sure to comment. Make sure to vote on what team you think will win in the potential All Star battle. I got some free time this weekend or maybe this week. I will try to do a simulation and try to broadcast it on some type of format or something to where I can clip highlights or whatever. So yeah, outside of that though, yeah, y'all make that decisions. We'll talk about them here next week on the show. So yeah. All right, where are we pivoting to?
Y'all know the pick. I want
Yeah,
to
of
say free
course.
agency, but I honestly don't know how my internet's going to do for the next 15, 20.
All right. I mean, I feel we can get through some of the stuff. So, all right, no. Free agency, biggest moves of free agency. Obviously, Kevin Durant trade finally fell through. I mean, that's not really related to free agency, but that is still a move made. Um, the offseason move. That was a 17 trade, the first of its kind. Involving many picks, swaps, and players, and yeah. But other things that happen in free agency, you got um DeAndre Ayton to the Lakers. You know that's been a big piece or big talking part. Um, because the Lakers have been looking for a center, and so they got their center. Um, time will tell to see how this works out for them. Who else is there? Jordan Poole to the Pelicans. I feel like we talked about that already. I feel like that happened last week before the draft, or
No,
that happened right before the draft,
we
or yeah, that happened right before the
we
draft.
didn't
So
get to
we
talk
talked
about
about it.
really anything
We
last
haven't
week.
talked about the draft, so trying to think of who else
Yeah, we
there
didn't talk
is.
about the draft. We didn't talk about free agency.
No draft, no free agency. So as far as the draft goes, we saw Cooper Flag go one, obviously. So Dylan Harper go two. That was also an obvious thing. But we saw BJ Edgecombe go three, right? Which was very interesting in the fact that Ace Bailey was taking his draft stock intentionally. He was trying to decide as to where he would be playing to control his destination, but it did not work out. As Danny Ainge said, no, you good. I like you. You're gonna be good. We're drafting you in Utah. You're coming to Utah. So I wouldn't say the Nets lost the draft. I would not say the Nets lost the draft, Pete. I'm sorry. I would say they lost the draft. All right. I wouldn't say it's a win, but I wouldn't say it's a total loss either, right? So it's like this draft class that they have has a lot of upside, but it can go wrong. Now, if it goes right, it's good. But if it goes wrong, it's like one of the things where it's either like a knock out the park or you go out swinging. It's not like I like the Edgar Dimon pick, right? I didn't really like it at first. That was more so like a consolation prize. I feel like the guy to get there would have been um Jeremiah Fears if he fell one more pick to us. He got picked right before us to the New Orleans Pelicans. I was so happy. I was gearing up to grab that Zero Fears jersey and that Brooklyn black and white. I was so ready, but I didn't because he's going to New Orleans. So, um, listen, no, I'm with you there, P. I thought they were going to use their 5 picks to leverage themselves to move up in the draft or to get different picks in the draft. Like I'm not mad at the players they drafted. I'm just mad that they chose to draft those players. If that makes any sense. Like I feel like those are players. Those are either or players that they drafted. Like you draft Edgar Dimon and you draft the Frenchman. I gotta do better. This guy's on my basketball team now.
That's
What was it? No,
crazy, bro.
Nolan
That is crazy.
Nolan Trior.
Wow.
Nolan Trior.
Damn.
Troy. How you say this man's name? Please help me out here, somebody. See, it was so bad that doggone it like leak out again. Like, how do you say this man's name? It doesn't even say. They ain't got no doggone whatchamacallit. Anyways, next draft picks. Draft a lot of project picks, right? Diego Dimon, Nolan Troying, Drake Powell, which I'm a little hype about. Ben Seraph and Danny Wolf, which I'm actually hype about. I felt like you could have packaged 19 and 22 and maybe like an asset and like, or maybe like use the Cam Johnson who they did end up trading to trade up to get someone like a Jeremiah Fears to draft at 5 or 6. Um, but I think with the whole Ace Bailey thing, that kind of messed up the trajectory of where players would have got drafted or who would want to draft the Ace Bailey. I thought Ace Bailey was another guy that the Nets would have been able to draft had they used their draft picks differently. Um, I think Jaeger Demon, I see his game. I feel like it can translate well to the league and seeing the type of players that we have with, guys that are score first, like a Cam Thomas um and now Michael Porter Jr. So he's gonna be getting those guys open, getting those guys the ball. Gonna be a lot of assists from him there. Danny Wolf, I like his game a lot. His game is smooth. All right, that boy nice. I haven't said that in a minute, but Danny Wolf tough. You see the footage on Danny Wolf, man, the Wolf man, bro, Team Wolf. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point, but Danny Wolf is nice. I like his game a lot. Drake Powell, he's cool. Um, Showed a good bit in the season at UNC, but ultimately, I feel like he has more untapped potential. Um, Unfortunately, we won't be seeing him in summer league. So I just think that we gotta wait till training camp to see what he really has to offer. Ben Seraph, don't know much about him, but it's like you just gotta wish for the best. You just have to wish for the best. All right. But yeah, I'm kind of hype about Gary Dimon as I kind of deal with it a little more, as I kind of like realize like, all right, this is our pick, this is our guy, gotta stand behind us now, gotta choose to accept it. You know what I'm saying? I kind of crashed the date of the draft because it's like it's not how I envision it, not how I wanted to envision it. So hold on, what is going on? Yo, P. Got P joining us now. Hold on. I hate how this episode has just been a bunch of troubleshoot. All right, so P's coming back. Um, but yeah, no. Outside of that, though, the Spurs killed the draft. Obviously, with Dylan Harper and Carter Bryant. Um, 76ers got a great draft pick in BJ Eshko, someone I think that can fit their system right away and fit what they got going on. I think they're gonna move off of Paul George, but I feel that it's a good step for them. Him and Jared McCain. Him and Jared McCain. They young, but their presence is gonna be felt next season. Their presence will be felt next season. I'm telling you. Mix that with Tyrese Maxey coming through, reaching vet status now. Listen, trying to think what else has happened throughout the free agency. Paolo Banchero signed back on a big deal. Um, Damian Lillard waived. It's very interesting situation there. Drew Holiday back to the Portland Trailblazers, and he's upset about it. He's actually playing from this time. They're not trading him like they traded him before. So there's that. What other big free agency news is there? Joining the show is one half of Wrestlers Wrestling Pod, the host of Football Fridays with P, no other than codename Davis, Mr. Pierre.
Listen.
Davis.
I'm here on behalf of Reek. This is Dreadhead Entertainment. he had to slide out. We needed him for an event. So I'm here to tell you, um, Team Hoodie gratefully accepts the win on the draft. We'd like to thank you for contributing to our success of your failure of picks. So
You're not even believing that for real, dog.
he
You
left.
you
I'm just saying, like,
you got to fill the role, so I understand that.
you know what I'm saying. But on behalf of the squad, we gratefully accept the dub and thank you for allowing me to express this. That's all. That's it.
Okay, okay.
That's it.
But anyways, we're gonna move on to free agency. Fully talk free agency now.
Beautiful.
So your Lakers made some moves.
Mm.
Y'all got DeAndre Ayton now.
Mm.
Uh,
Indeed. Indeed.
I want to get first person perspective from a Laker fan. How are you
Okay.
feeling about the Lakers and their moves this off season?
I mean, what can you say, man? I mean, they had a lot of opportunities to go get a center. I feel like they waited and waited, couldn't explore no trades, didn't want to trade for Claxton, didn't want to give no assets up. So we got Ayton. Now, I personally believe Ayton, despite what everybody's saying in the discourse, he don't try hard, he don't do this, he don't do that. I think he played pretty well with Portland. That's
Yeah,
just me. So
yeah.
if we get that version of Ayton, I think we will be fine. You know what I'm saying? I think we are going to be okay. I still think we need some more perimeter defenders. I think we need a better wing, maybe a better perimeter defending guard. One of
I
the two
agree.
that can actually shoot, and we'll be okay. But I don't
Yes.
think it's a bad free agency for the Lakers so far. I don't think it's
No.
terrible. You just got Luka for free. Let's just keep that. Let's just keep that stat. So can't be mad. What you think about it?
Yeah.
How you feeling?
How I'm feeling about it, man? Really just intrigued by it because it's like the Lakers got their guy, or not their guy, but got a guy to fill that role and position after not having that guy for their playoff run this past postseason. Um, I know they struggled in that department. Rudy Gobert had a master class against him because they had nobody really to match up against Rudy Gobert. One of the off times that has happened because not many can say that there's a mismatch when you're matched up against Rudy Gobert. I mean, hey, Rudy Gobert is hell of a defender, but offensively,
Right.
just doesn't bring much to the table. So,
Right.
Rudy just reminded himself in that game that he was the tallest person on the court and he can do whatever because nobody on the other side can stop him. Didn't think, well, thought they would have used Alex Lynn differently. Kind of weird to see how
Right.
that transpired. So hopefully, with this move, that we see DeAndre in play to
His capability.
his
Literally.
capabilities, yes, and his potential that he has left. So I mean, it's just like I feel like with DeAndre Ayton, he just never really was able to like blossom into that player that he was like supposed to be coming out of Arizona. I mean, high draft pick. I want to say he was what, second pick in
He
that
was up
draft. I
there.
want to say maybe
Indeed.
three.
Indeed. I mean, he was looking like he was gonna be number one for a hot minute.
Yeah,
So I mean, Aiden is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
as far as the Lakers not using Alex Lynn last season, I don't know. I was upset at JJ Redick. I feel like he did a good job all season. Just for
hmm
in the playoffs, he tried to stick to his guns a little too much. Like, brother,
yeah.
Rudy just dropped 2020. It's time to just, even if Hayes is trash, leave him out there.
Put a
I
body on
don't
him,
care.
dog.
Something. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
as far as that, I think they'll be better than they were last year. I mean, they were good last year, but I think it'll be better. We
yeah.
get
I
a
think
full
so
season
too.
with Luka
It'll
Braun,
definitely
so
help them
it'll
out
be
a
better.
lot. It'll definitely help them out a lot.
Okay.
In other news, oh, you got a comment? Okay, okay. He was number one. That
He was
man
number
Reek
one.
said in the comments for my own show. Yeah, that's like driving your car, but you're sitting in the back seat.
I mean, bro, at the end of the day, Reed, what can you do, brother?
Show gotta go on.
You did what you did.
You
You know what
did
I'm
what you
saying?
did. Yes.
And you got a dub in the draft.
No.
I'm his advocate.
But other free agency moves that I want to talk about. Lonzo Ball to the Chicago Bulls. Miles Turner to the
Wait a minute. You
to
said
the
Lonzo
Bucks.
Ball. So you said Lonzo Ball
Not
to
to the Bulls, not to
Chicago.
the Bulls. I'm sorry, to the Cleveland Cavaliers. I was looking at his
Ooh-wee.
I was looking at his headshot, and I saw
Yeah.
the Bulls jersey. So Lonzo
Respect.
Ball to it's basically a trade because the Bulls got Isaac Okoro now. So
Trash. They got
yeah,
fleeced.
Lonzo Ball to the Cavs. Dorian Finney-Smith to the Rockets. You got Miles Turner.
I need to know what the Bulls were seeing in Okoro. Can you tell me that before you move on?
What the Bulls see in Okoro?
What do they see in Okoro to break off Lonzo Ball? That's what I need to know.
I can't.
Maybe Reek know.
I can't even tell you that.
Maybe Reek know. Maybe ML know. What makes you, money aside, what makes you think that is a smooth trade to do? Meanwhile, you're still in the same Eastern Conference as that squad.
Yeah.
So what is going on? What is this? Somebody on TikTok, somebody somewhere, let me know something. If you know the answer to that, you might as well be a GM.
Guys, too.
Miles Turner to the Bucks. What you feel?
Miles Turner to the Bucks.
How you feel?
Listen, man, that's crazy. He spent his whole career in Indiana. Was the longest senior player in Indiana for that finals run. Kind of think he was going to stay, but little shocking to see that he left.
I think it's shocking he went to the Bucks though.
That's what I'm saying.
The Ops. You went to the Ops.
About to say, after all that smoke y'all had the past couple seasons,
money talk.
Money talks.
Money talk.
He's staying in the Midwest. So
that's tough.
D'Angelo Russell to the Dallas Mavericks. I ain't gonna lie, the Dallas Mavericks are a sleeper team in the best way possible.
I saw D'Lo single-handedly ruin 2 of my playoff series and sent my go home. Have fun, Dallas. Have fun with that one. You better hope Cooper Flag learn how to play point guard real quick.
Listen,
that's all I'm saying.
I don't say I like D'Lo because like D'Lo cool, but not as the first option, not as the first unit point guard. You know, like I think D'Lo is serviceable enough for them to be decent until Kyrie's return at whatever point of next season. But I don't think. I don't know. How am I trying to phrase this?
I'm gonna say from an analytical standpoint, for Dallas fans, luckily D'Lo has played with Anthony Davis before, so it's like you have a little bit of a jail period there. Luckily, he's surrounded by Klay Thompson, who can shoot, who can bail him out if needed. I mean, you also got Cooper Flag, who even at a young age is smart as hell on the court. He's super smart. I mean, you saw what he was doing at Duke. There was not a pass he wasn't willing to pass. There wasn't nothing he wasn't willing to do. I mean, he's a good player, bro. This
playmaking is crazy, bro. He improved his playmaking drastically throughout that season.
It's nice. Some people say he's not generational. Some people say he's generational.
I don't like overusing that word, you know, but at the same time, it's like, did y'all see the kid play at Duke last year? He was doing this as an 18-year-old. Supposed to be an 18. He is supposed to be a high school senior doing this against 25-year-olds, fifth-year players. A high school senior doing this against 24, 25-year-olds, man.
He's tough. I just like him because he's willing to do anything on the court, bro. He gonna defend, he gonna pass, he gonna get a buck.
Yeah.
That's what I like. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. I love the kid's motor. I love the kid's energy. I just wish that he was in Brooklyn instead of Dallas. But
he should have been in Charlotte. Let's keep it a stat.
Charlotte. It's born in Charlotte, man. That boy Con Knipple. Con tough.
I was cool with them getting
Con tough. I like that pick for y'all.
I think that was the.
We're not for y'all. My fault. You're not a Charlotte fan.
I mean, I rock with them too, though.
You rock with them, but I know that's not where your allegiance lies. My allegiance. Yeah.
But I rock with them heavy though. I keep up with them. I go to a lot of games.
Yeah, I got a question for you.
What's up?
Can you tell me what team signed Dennis Schroeder this offseason?
So he coming from the Pistons,
and
he's going to. He didn't go to the. He went to a contender, didn't he?
No.
He didn't go to a contender?
No.
Who the hell picked up Schroeder, bro?
The Sacramento Kings.
That's okay, cool. But that's not bad though. That's not bad.
It's just random.
That's not bad for him. That's not bad for him.
It's just random.
Bro, he's a better. I mean, I might be capped, but he's a. I don't know, bro. Maybe I don't know. I feel like he's a better Davion Mitchell though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they had one a Davion Mitchell in the past.
I feel maybe like he got a better clip.
He got a better clip. He got. I mean, he defend. I mean, I don't think he's a better defender, but
I don't think he's a better defender than Davion, but I think he got a better clip and a better offensive game. I feel like Davion is a killer too, though.
Maybe that's what I'm saying. That's a debate that maybe
Davion is a killer too.
That's an interesting debate.
No, that's funny because who he played for me is crazy, but it was just on some more like on some shock value than it is on like me trying to quiz you. So
no. I dead ass think like I really thought Dennis Schroeder went to a contender, bro. I no cap. He's been around the block though, so I'm not even surprised.
Yeah, and Tariq says in the comments, Sacramento need a point guard, so Dennis went there. Plus the money was there. Yeah,
that's smooth. That's what I'm saying.
That man probably completed the Jersey Rainbow like twice now.
He's good though. I wish he was still in La La Land. No cap.
Look, Dennis could give you good production when it doesn't matter.
He played good ball against Denver. I ain't gonna lie.
He does. He did. Kevin Love got traded to Miami. Got traded to the Utah Jazz.
Are you breaking Kevin Love news in
2025? I am.
Just let me know when he get bought out and coming to the Lakers, bro. That's all I care about.
Miami Heat. They got Norman Powell from the Clippers, though.
See, now this is the one. This is the one.
That might be a needle mover, dog.
This is the one, bro. Because the Heat sneaking on them boys in the East, bro.
Like they get little pieces like that, right?
Yeah,
in the offseason to make them up. Really compete for real.
Because this is what they tried to do when they got Terry on the low.
Yeah,
they can't tell me I'm wrong because that's what y'all tried to do when y'all got Terry.
Listen, they sent Duncan Robinson to Detroit.
That's smooth, but they got Sammy back.
They got Simon Fontecchio.
They got my boy back, and he got him and Duncan. I'm not gonna lie, debatable clips.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I think my boy Sammy gonna hit more in a big moment though than Duncan would, and he gonna defend a little bit more than Duncan would. The Heat, I'm telling you, the Heat.
That boy Rick Big Cheese in the chat.
I just like hoops. I feel like the Heat. Whenever the Heat is always away from drama, that's whenever they the best squad.
Oh yeah, when they just got a bunch of just like
when they just hooping, they the
pure hoopers, gamers. Yeah. You know, like just straight bucks, like just straight grit. Yeah.
People don't realize how much like of a leader Bam has become. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like people thought it was Jimmy, but Bam
I feel like Bam vets on that team now, bro.
Yeah. Bam has the command. That's how I feel.
Bam has the command. I like that.
Bam has the command.
Other news, I want to say, what other thing was notable? Paulo extension.
Big news. Big news. Shout out Paulo, bro.
Jordan Clarkson to the Knicks.
For the city that's turned. I'm not going to.
That's a Knicks pick right there, bro.
That's what I'm saying. For the city that's turned.
A Knicks move.
For the city that's
turned.
That
is a Knicks move for sure.
I'm ready to see the pregame fits. Like, I'm not going to lie. How does he work in New York, though?
Bro's going to bring the vibes and the energy from time to time.
How does he work in New York, though?
Yeah.
How does he fit that squad? Deuce still over there with him, right? They didn't get rid of Deuce?
Still over there.
So, whoa.
Mike Brown, the coach now, which I feel like it's a good signing.
I don't know. I don't know which version of Jordan Clarkson we getting with the Knicks. Are we getting straight bucket getter Jordan Clarkson, or are we getting La La Land Jordan Clarkson where he was trying to play defense and play make? I don't know which Jordan Clarkson we're gonna get. He a little bit
Jordan Clarkson. Listen, Jordan Clarkson going. He gonna put people in seats for sure. He gonna make the games fun for sure. He's gonna make those type of plays that like.
Bryce.
Like I could see him being like a JR Mon Shumpert type of player on his team.
Bryce. They've been watching that for years. It's time to win. This is why you fired. This is why you fired Tibbs.
I'll say it's not the greatest, or not the biggest needle move. I mean, he is a former 6th man of the year, so I feel like he does bring something to the table there. And it's like a unit with like him, Mikal. Trying to think who comes off their bench. I feel like a backcourt where him and Mikal can work out.
I'm not gonna play him because
in his second unit.
I think they honestly did probably need another source of consistent scoring.
Yeah,
because outside of Brunson and Cat, even Cat would have some lulls throughout the season, but for the most part, Cat is Cat. But between OG, Mikal, Josh Hart, you don't know what you're getting on a scoring basis.
Yeah, because Josh Hart and Mikal aren't really relied upon to score a lot. Those guys don't score a lot. I mean, Mikal scores much more than Josh does, but Josh is out there just to get rebounds and get layups, putbacks.
Of course.
Like maybe hit a corner three from time to time. Like you're talking to a guy who's over under is like 4.5 a night.
Cap. He's giving you more than that.
You just feels like it. He'll get that 9. He'll get that 9 sometimes.
Hey, bro. You might need to be on Josh Hart a little bit more. Josh Hart at least giving you 10 a game. No cap.
Nah, not when I put him in the slip.
Stop.
That's what he chooses to get 2. That's what he chooses to get 2 a game.
Well, you know how it go when you gambling, bro. You know how it goes.
Yeah, that's why I had to try to take a break.
I'm done to NFL.
You done to NFL? I'm about to say I got a couple of W games. I'll probably make some slips for, but that's what I did.
W used to be easy to gamble on, bro, but they got hip to it. See, they used to try to see. People don't realize they used to try to play. They used to try to play them ladies, bro.
Yeah, I saw TikTok. It was like, bro, I'm hitting on WNBA. Just under on PRA.
See,
like yo,
I'm telling you though. But hey, they used to sleep on them.
I'm not opposite points and rebounds.
I'm an over guy though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm always over.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Asia Wilson was a cash cow.
The riskiest under I did recently was Jalen Brunson's PRA in the Eastern Conference Finals. I want to say it was game 5 or 6, 1 or 2. Maybe it was game 4. It was a game in Indiana, so it was either game 4 or 6. But I put the under on his PRA. It was at 29.5. Or I think I did the under on his points, 29.5. It was at 28. He ended the game with. I was like, man.
Close. It do be like that, though.
And I hit that for some cheese, too, bro.
But that's what I'm saying.
I felt good.
Scared money don't make money. So that be the one that you smack. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I put that slip in with the utmost confidence. I'm like, yeah, this is going through.
It's going to bang. And it bang.
Yeah. Michael Porter Jr. to the Nets in exchange for Cam Johnson. I talked about this a little bit, but it's gonna be some fun hoops in Brooklyn this year. Straight bag work.
Okay, let's look at the bright side of this, I guess. The East is weak. Yes.
East is weak. So, and we got a first round out of this too.
Okay, yeah, y'all did. But I'm saying the East is weak, so the competition of the youngins, because I guess I feel like everybody's gonna be close in the East outside of the Heat, Sixers. The Celtics should still be good. I missed the Knicks. So outside of that top 5, I feel like it's gonna be some competitive games. So it should make the youngins want to play. And with Michael Porter Jr., you finally in your spotlight. I feel like if you're Michael Porter Jr., you have to be feeling like this is your team coming in. I don't know how else to put it, bro. I feel like you're the best person on the squad now by default. You get to play with Cam Thomas. Like I said, the ball barely gonna move, but the good thing about it is you got a bunch of youngins you just drafted who's probably gonna be playing defense. They're all pretty much athletic. So you never know. This mess could work. I doubt it.
Yeah.
But it could work.
It could work in a sense. I feel like they're probably I feel like it's moving from a play-in team to a first-round exit.
You said what?
I said this probably moves them from a play-in team to a first-round exit.
They not better than the Hornets.
All right.
I swear to God, Bryce, they're not better than the Hornets, bro. They're not better than the Hornets or the Hawks. So
I'll say the Hawks are better. I'll say the Hawks are better because the Hawks made moves.
The Hornets better than them for real. For real. For real. LaMelo, Brandon, Miles. Come on, bro. That's already a better core than you got. Right there.
Cam, MPJ. Let me stop.
Come on, man.
I can't listen. I couldn't even say that. I couldn't even confidently say that just now. I'm playing too much. But I mean, I feel like
the Hornets made moves.
I feel like they're not done yet. But
who not done yet?
The Nets. I feel like Nas Reed re-signed back with the Bulls, so that's out the window, out the plans. I think what they did in this offseason is a step in the right direction, just like a small step though. Like no splash, no big step. Like they'll be back in this position next year, or they'll be like into the lottery, maybe competing for a playing spot.
How many years do you want to go through this?
One more.
You've been rebuilding for 3 years.
And I barely wanted to go through this year. I stopped watching them in like January.
I don't blame you. It's bad hoops. I don't. I'm just saying.
See, and Tariq gets only for this. He's like, gang, that's your team through thick and thin. I'm like, yeah.
I mean, but look though. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not supporting them.
It's levels though, because I mean, when the Lakers was, but I was still watching them. I just got an early offseason to go cheer for Bron. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I had nothing to watch or nothing to cheer for, bro. I was watching other teams. I was utilizing my league pass subscription.
Bro, you can't watch no sports because the Jets butt too. So you don't watch the Jets?
No.
So what you watch then? The Aces not good this year. You watch the Aces, don't you?
I do watch the Aces. The Aces are on the rise.
So you got to keep that same optimism for all your squads and just watch the progress.
Listen, I've watched and keep tuned, so it's like, see, look, they up by 2 right now at halftime. So they up by 2 at halftime. Wait, Asia only got 2 points.
Asia got hurt, I think.
She only played 14 minutes. Yeah, she only got 2 points. Jackie in with 11. Melissa Smith, new addition, got 6. Chelsea Gray, man, what a pass she had the other night. Bro. Devin Reek said, "People were lucky. I'm so lucky I'm not on here." I mean, hey, that's facts. Listen, bro, call out all the cat. Call out all the cat.
Who lucky he not on here?
Me, because he would have gotten on me for my comments about me not supporting my teams.
I mean, but still though, he's right. But he can cut you some slack on it a little bit though, because it is bad hoops. But at the same time, in retrospect, Bryce, all your teams are kind of on a downward slope. So it's like, bro, do you just not watch sports at this point?
I watch sports.
You might as well just watch your team.
I watch sports. I keep track of my team.
I mean, you love Cam Thomas. Just watch him ball in.
He was hurt for most of the season last year.
Then what? You should be watching Claxton, bro.
Willingly watching Claxton?
Yeah. No. When he in purple and gold next year.
Oh, when he purple and gold.
Yeah, might as well tap in. See how your boy doing.
The same place he had his biggest moment in?
Everybody's going to have a big moment in LA, bro. The Charlotte Hornets got their biggest one of the season in LA. Nothing surprises me anymore.
No,
bro, matter of fact.
I was more so referring to the dunk on Bron. On Christmas.
We don't remember that.
Years back.
We don't remember that at all.
No, you know it's crazy. NBA tried to hide that, like for real, in real time.
It wasn't the NBA, it was me.
Oh, you out there on the Brown defense line, front line.
Yes.
IT guy. They try to bury Clax, man.
I've never seen Bron get dunked on before. Ever.
You didn't watch that game 7 with Boston? Jason Tatum?
I only remember the ending.
You only remember the ending.
Yeah.
What about that Jordan Crawford video?
I don't remember that either. We got that
Wow.
wiped off the internet.
Wow. Impressive. Impressive.
I don't remember that. I don't remember Evan Turner. I don't remember nothing. I don't remember nothing.
You remember
I don't remember nothing.
Gershon Yabusele? I know you watched the Olympics last year.
I don't remember that either.
They tried to erase that one off the.
I just know he signed. He got signed for something though. You don't know.
I remember he was with the Sixers last. I don't know where he got signed to recently.
But I'm saying he was on the Sixers for some reason though.
He was balling.
I don't remember him being at the Olympics.
He was balling.
I don't remember
that Olympic stint got him his contract with the Sixers, I would say. Chris Paul is making this upcoming season his last. How are you feeling about that?
North Carolina legend, man. Didn't like you for most of your career, honestly. But since you are a North Carolina legend, shout out to Chris Paul on a great career, man. One of the greatest point guards ever graced the court. Yes. If you don't know that, then
you don't know
just
about
a hater, man. You just a hater, bro.
Yeah, literally.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I know Tariq has a lot to say about Chris Paul. He has had a lot to say about this man in his career. But I feel like, yeah, he's definitely one of the greatest point guards of our time. I feel like he has a case for top 10, maybe. I think a ring would have solidified that case. It'll be interesting to see
that, bro. Can we? I mean,
or see how things go out. Like, does he compete for a ring? Does he go to a contending team, or does he try to do everything in his power?
Does Chris Paul really need a ring, though? Really?
I mean, I feel like he's already solidified, but I think a ring I think if he would have got that ring in 2021 with the Suns, he would be looked at much higher than he is now. I feel like he gets a lot of flack and a lot of slander. More so for his days in Phoenix and in Houston.
I mean,
Reek said, "Nah, I got love for CP. He's just not CP3."
I mean, damn. He did get his CP3 chain snatched. I ain't gonna lie, bro. When Candace brought the Hood a championship, that's kind of nuts. Like, she was just like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go home."
Yeah, that was,
and then like
transferring
she
of the power for real.
Yeah, so she really took his name.
And then she got another one, basically being an assistant coach.
Essentially,
because she was still on the sideline. She got hurt, but she was still right there on the sideline.
She was still coaching it.
She was still coaching, still leading that team to that trip.
But listen, we can't. I mean, it's only right, I guess, we trump his parade because I mean, Candace just got her jersey retired, so it's like we celebrate both CPs.
Yeah.
So we just gonna go with her. Okay. Yeah. It's no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Y'all love to disrespect the W. A lot of men like to disrespect the W, but some of these women got better resumes than your favorite player, buddy.
Come on, now talk about it.
You're gonna have to remember.
Talk about it. Talk about it. I mean, he is a gold medalist.
Cool. She is too. She is too. And she was the leader of her squad.
Listen,
I'm just saying. She was the leader of her squad.
Tariq said, "Whoa, wash your mouth." And she don't mean no damn assistant coach.
She was an assistant coach.
That's not me. Listen, Vic always gets on me whenever I tell that or whenever I say that. Because I said the same thing about UD. And he always thinks I'm slandering when I say that. I'm like, no, that's me giving praise because people are listening to their leadership. Like, they're falling behind. Like, that's them being a leader. That's them still having a direct impact on their team's success. Not so much so on the court, but still, they still should have a value or still should be valued for what they bring to the table for their team.
You know what I'm saying?
When I say being an assistant coach, I'm not saying riding the pine. I'm saying someone that's still involved. Things would have been different if she was on the court, though. Like, I was ready for a full season Tariq, if someone is a coach, that means they're a leader, right? That means they're leading a team somewhere, right? If they're the coach, whether that's head coach, assistant coach, they're leading. They're setting the tone as a leader.
I mean, let's just keep it a side there. Let's just say she was. I mean, she was a leader, bro. Her and UD.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why Reek gets offended every time I say that. There's something diminishing them, but I'm not. That's me highlighting them in their efforts and actually analyzing what they do on the court from game to game. That man UD assistant coach, he just get paid a player salary.
Shout out UD, man.
Shout out UD.
UD showed love to Bron.
Yeah.
For the longest of time. So shout out UD, man. For real. Chill, you laughing, but I'm just saying there's a lot of players that be player hating on Bron bad.
No, that's a fact.
Bad. So
that's a fact. All right, I got a question to ask you. This is a little off topic. Have you heard the new Drake song?
Yes.
How do you feel about his shots at LeBron?
Whack. Bro, let it go. Y'all are 30 and 40 years old, bro. Okay, he was dancing. He was at Kent, like, bro, he went to a Kendrick concert and he was jigging. Cool, bro. Who cares? But listen, me as a grown man, let's say this.
Mm-hmm.
If you and Reek started beefing,
yeah,
because I met y'all at the same time, I rock with y'all both. If you was trying to cut me off because I was still doing wrestling with Reek, do you hear how corny that is though? Like, that man ain't do nothing to me, bro. That's between y'all. Y'all grown men.
Yes, that's a good way to put it.
I don't care.
Because
and personally,
Bron is a rap fan, and it's like I explained this to somebody. I was like, my fault. I didn't mean to cut you off. I explained this to somebody. The pop out was so LA.
Right.
Every artist that came out, whether that was on his set, on DJ Mustard set, DJ Head set, like any artist that came out was from the LA area. So it made sense for the face of the Los Angeles Lakers to be at the pop out show. Right. No one else was at the pop out show. Kawhi Leonard.
Also, I just also want to just say slightly to all Drake fans. If one man is beefing with 30 niggas, do you not think that one man, did he not do something weird? And it's not like they all clicked up.
Yeah.
He's beefing with niggas about different situations. Why? Yeah. What is going on?
I mean, hey, that's why he's asking, what did I miss?
I mean,
what did I miss?
I don't know what you missed. I mean, I like Drake. I love Drake too. I love Drake.
Don't get it wrong. I like Drake too. I bump Drake all the time.
But this is my problem.
I guarantee he'll be in my top 5 in Spotify once again.
My problem is this. Once again, media fans, just because them two men are beefing, I still rock with both musics. I still like both. I went to the Kendrick concert.
I'm a fan of rap.
Simple.
I'm on the side of rap. That's why I told people I was objective about the beef, and I'm on the side of rap. Kendrick on the beef, in my opinion. Does that mean I got any more or less respect for Drake as an artist?
No.
Maybe, but not really.
I'm cooling on that. I'm just saying personally.
Yeah.
Like, when it comes to the Drake LeBron shit, bro, just let it go, bro.
I think it's funny.
Like, it is, bro, but like, bro, okay,
it's
like
funny, but for him to come out with 2 songs to someone, or I mean, not even 2 songs, but a song and a couple lines, having smoke on 2 songs, I would say, having bars for him on 2 songs.
It's crazy
for a person that doesn't rap.
It.
Like, this is a basketball player he's talking about that he has smoke for, not a rapper, a basketball player.
I mean,
he got smoke with Dylan Brooks too, but that's on a different occasion.
That's on a whole.
That's on something different. That's something that you should have smoke for.
Once again, though, you out here, you smash bro girl, though.
That's something that you should have smoke for.
So, like, bro, why is you wondering why? What did you miss? Look what you're doing.
Yes.
What you mean?
Yes.
What did you miss, bro? Look what you're doing.
Ja Morant, same thing.
All right, you better stop playing with Ja.
Come on now.
I'm just saying, 12, you seen. Best selling in the league, no cap.
Yeah.
Best selling in the league. What do you think the best selling in the league is, Bryce? You can't take mine because I said
can't
John.
take yours.
You can't take mine.
Okay. I don't know. Tyrese Halliburton went on a run in the playoffs. Like he went on a run. He did the Sam Cassell. He did the Reggie Miller, which was pretty cool. But he doesn't have anything signature like Patton on his own. Dame Thomas always cold to me. It's always cold to me. LeBron salute joint. Man, get out my comments with that talk. All right, get out my comments with
The
that
silencer.
Get out my comments with that talk, Reek.
The Brunson Selly?
The
Brunson Selly dummy tough though.
Get out my comments with that talk.
But
I can't admit it. I can't admit it publicly.
But somebody Selly, I think Tatum's 3-point Selly harder than Brunson's though. But I feel like
what's his when he like just throws this up?
He kisses John and just throw it. He be that's tough though. Like it's so tough. Smooth. Like, and I guess I'm glazing it because that was my Selly on NBA Live 19.
Okay, yeah.
So like I was like, bro, that shit cold. So
I like Mikal when he did the three.
That's probably
that was hard, but it's like I can't rock with it because he across the bridge now, you know. Like who got a tough Selly? I think KD when he does like this to somebody, it's tough because it comes in a moment where he's like going off of somebody. You know what I'm saying?
KD be talking cash, bro.
Yo,
KD be talking mad cash. Ever since that dude be doing the breakdowns, like you know, on the film.
Yeah,
it's bad. It's bad.
He be on it. And
quarterback just came out, right?
And doing the DX chop though, it's iconic.
But that's lame though, because Joel Embiid was doing that already.
And had more flair with it. Pause.
Hell no, bro. Joel Embiid had Triple H at the game.
Okay.
That's hard, bro. That's hard. That's hard.
As you like to say, I'm not feeling it.
That boy be tapped in on Saturdays. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not mad. Rain, sleet, or snow. Wrestlers red. Hey, look. Matter of fact, let me get my promo off. This Saturday, 3 p.m. We live on TikTok, man. Streaming all in Texas. Hopefully, Adam Hangman Page saves AEW. Later on that night, we watching Gunther and Goldberg. Might be a stinker, but me and Reek gonna turn it up for y'all. We got a double header for y'all pretty much. I'm gonna be at work and then I'm gonna be at home. I'm streaming at work and then I'm streaming at home. Make sure y'all tap in. We on 2 platforms. Streaming also on Twitch. Day. So 3 platforms.
Yeah.
We on 3 platforms with it. So you can't say you can't access it. That's all I'm saying.
But no, I think my favorite 3-point celebration. A couple guys have done this, and it's been my honestly my go-to, but one of my favorites for a while now. I want to say start with Wesley Matthews. If you know, you know.
Okay. Wesley Matthews.
Wesley Matthews with the bow and arrow.
But then again, though, Jamal Murray was doing it harder than him.
But
Jamal Murray retired his shit.
With this hat that I got on, this is a real if you know, you know here.
You gotta respect your, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my boy Grant Riller. Because he used to do that at CFC, bro. Until he got a tech for it. I was like, oh, are you serious? But, like, that was his thing. Like, he would do that when he would go off from 3. So, it's like, yo, like, he would get in his bag, drop 30, drop 40 some games. Bro. I used to do it. I used to kill that in the gym during that time, too. So. But yeah, I think that would be my favorite. You said Jamal did it at Kentucky. Stop it. I'm talking about, listen, I said Wes Matthews. Yeah, Jamal did it, but I'm saying I did it because Grant Riller did it. Matter of fact, let's see something. When was Jamal Murray drafted?
I feel like, bro, the Selly conversation crazy. Like, there's so many Sellys I'm not thinking of. Like, when Russ rocking the baby. That's tough.
Okay, he might have been in the league by the time Grant was doing it.
But Jamal Murray started that shit for real. Let's be honest.
Okay, yeah, he definitely was in the league by the time Grant was doing it. All right.
Jamal Murray been doing that though.
But I'm still rocking. I'm still rocking with my boy.
You gonna
Grant.
rock your hometown, then? That's cool.
I'm rocking with my boy Grant till the wheels fall off, man. My boy in China doing it big. So
I'm not mad at that, bro. I just feel like I don't know, man. There's a lot of good 3-point sellies.
Yeah, there's a lot of good 3-point sellies.
I'm ready to watch hoops again. I ain't gonna lie. I'm ready to watch the Lakers again, man. I'm excited for the upcoming season.
Yeah,
Simple.
no, I've been watching summer league games, being a pure sicko.
Yeah, that's stupid celebrations. Stupid.
Harden's tough because Harden used to do the shimmy with his too. My boy used to come on.
Nah, Harden bet Silly the nosebleed, bro. When he dunked somebody, the nosebleed is crazy.
Because the first time he did it, was like, oh, Harden got hit in the nose. It's like, no, he didn't. It's like he got everybody shook. He was like,
I'm like, you got it. You got it, bro. I love me some Harden, bro. Harden cold, bro.
Harden tough for real.
He cold.
But no, definitely.
The way you feel about Cam Thomas is how I feel about Harden, bro. When people was really Harden saying he can't win like that, I was like, bro, no wait, bro.
I felt like I was rocking with Harden like that too back then because I really thought that he would they was gonna beat the Warriors in that series, and then that Game 7 happened.
They got hold though, no cap. I mean, they lost it, but they got hold so bad.
You think they would have beat the Cavs?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do think they would have beat the Cavs, bro.
I felt like
it's simply because they had what LeBron hated most, interior defense. You know what I'm saying? They had a lot of interior defense. So
Capella I feel like they was crazy back then, dog.
He was though, but but
Capella,
PJ Tucker was
like Tucker. Want to say you would have been a on that team too.
But at the same time, the level LeBron was playing at, I don't know.
2018 Bron, insane.
I don't know. I don't know.
2018 Bron was insane. I do think. See, I feel like Harden don't get the love. I think Harden. I don't want to compare Harden to Shea, really, because I think his level's there. But I think if Harden would have got that chip, it would have felt like similar to what it feels like now seeing Shea get a chip. Two players of similar-ish play styles offensively. MVP season.
It's different, bro.
On a team that like a lot of people kind of liked. I feel like this OKC team is more likable than that Houston team for sure. It's different. Like I said, it's levels because this Thunder team is insane compared to that Rockets team. But
no, SGA chip means more though.
It definitely does, especially in this era. It definitely does.
Like I feel
like chip during that era would have meant a lot because he would have dethroned the Monster Warriors and then would have beat LeBron and the Cavs.
That would have been one of the best chips ever, though. Probably for a player, but like at the same time, like I feel like SGA chip just different, bro. Like I feel like that was one of the most enjoyable championship runs from a single player from regular season on I've ever watched. Like for real, like this dude. I think it means a lot for his legacy because I don't think people actually realize how much like he loves basketball, bro. Like I feel like people don't realize like we always searching for the next person, like who's next up, but bro, he's right here in front of our face, bro. He's been here. So it's like at this point we have no choice but to acknowledge SGA whether you love him or hate him. So I mean, I don't know, man. This chip is important for him because we did a 25 under 25, and I don't even think we had him. We had him up there.
I gotta look back at that. I think he was definitely in the top 10
but I think he's like
the top 5 or 10.
Under Ant. He's under Ant and under. I think he's under some people. So it's.
I got him number uno now. He got
not with the field that we had him in. He's not.
Not. In the field that we had back then, between him, Luka Tatum,
like the class that we had for the under 25 at the time, he's not number one still.
Luka Tatum.
It would be Halliburton, De'Aaron Fox, et cetera, all those guys.
You say we didn't have him one, or you still don't have him one?
He still wouldn't be number one. Tatum still got him, bro.
You think Tatum got him?
Still, yes.
What about Luka?
Luka still has him, bro.
I got Shea over Luka. I'm not mad at Tatum though.
But I mean, shit. Luka still got him, bro. I feel like
I got Shea over Luka, but Tatum.
We gotta see.
Tatum might still have him. I'll say might.
Tatum has him 100%, bro. Tatum has him 100%.
I think Tatum has I haven't
Tatum's winning the chip, bro. If he's healthy today, he's winning the chip. If he's healthy today, they're winning the chip.
All right, who do you think got a better number 2 though? You think Tatum got the better number 2? You think Shea got the better number 2? I feel like
Jaylen Brown better than. I feel like Jaylen Brown better than J-Dub.
That's what I'm saying. I think Tatum got the better number 2 because his number 2 could be a number 1.
J-Dub could be a number 1. J-Dub could be a number 1 on your team.
Right. I mean, obviously.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying obviously. I'm saying on like
I'm
a contending team though. Like you build your team around a J-Dub.
You can.
I feel like you can. I feel like you can.
He just dropped the 40 ball in the finals. Yes, you can. On a broken hand. Yes, you can. You can, bro. And you can do it with Brown too. But you're gonna do it around Brown easier. He's a wing. I mean, J-Dub is. I mean, he's a complimentary wing. I feel like, but we can't get this twisted. Like SGA had an amazing season, but I don't know, bro.
Great season.
I don't feel like he's
one of the best seasons we've seen.
I don't think he's over Tatum yet, though. I don't know. Maybe that's crazy disrespect. I feel like it's a conversation we gotta have at some point.
I feel like he is. I feel like him getting the MVP, Finals MVP.
But that's 1 year. This is 1 year.
I feel like that holds weight. But
Tatum just won a title last year.
He did win a title, but he didn't get Finals MVP, no regular MVP.
But he don't need. But okay, he got regular MVP. Shea got regular MVP and Finals MVP. But Tatum has had better. Like he was better up until this point. Still, regardless.
I mean, Tatum has been to 2 chips versus Shea going to 1, so there's that to account for.
I don't care about.
He's led his team. He's led his team to 2.
As a Braun fan, I don't care about going to it. I don't care about going to it. But that
says something, though. I feel like that says something.
My boy went to 10 straight, and they don't give a fuck. I don't care about appearances at this point.
Listen, no, I do. Listen, I kind of equate that. I kind of bring that in when talking about Braun. I kind of talk about how he, especially that 2018 run. It's like a matter of how he did it, not just so much that he did it, but how he did it. You know what I'm saying? It's like people invalidate Bill Russell's 10 rings because they came against, players that would be in the G League today.
There were 6 teams in the league when that nigga was winning chips.
Right. So it's like times are different. No disrespect to Bill Russell. All respect to the legend. God bless. But
my fault.
Times were different.
My fault, y'all. My fault is because I did just play y'all crazy. I'm just saying though. And I know when I'm about 50, 60, Lord spare I get there, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, the kids are doing it today.
Yeah, they gonna be mad because they gonna be
the kids are doing it today.
It's over with.
They are playing. I've seen tweets or whatever, or just like it's certain things that I've seen, certain graphics I've seen where kids were like, or it's like eliminate one or whatever, right? And it's like between like I think the latest one I saw was take one out the lineup and keep the rest. It was like Kyrie. They said all at their peak too now. All at their peak. It was Kyrie.
All at their peak.
All at their peak. Kyrie, D Rose, Harden. I want to say Paul George, KD, AD, or KD and Jokic. One some mix variation or whatever. And I picked Kyrie. I picked Kyrie.
What?
I know.
What?
I picked Kyrie because you got to think Rose peak MVP.
What?
Harden peak MVP. Paul George peak. He was going toe to toe with Braun. He was a two-way monster and like top 5 in MVP race.
You cannot do that.
What you mean,
bro? You can't sit here and say Paul George went toe to toe with Braun.
He did, though.
Bro, Kyrie went toe to toe with Curry in the finals and won.
I mean, yeah. But we saw how he listen. But we have seen Kyrie's success as a one option though. It's not successful at all.
Bro, Kyrie was averaging 30 on your team playing part-time basketball.
First round exit. All right.
Kyrie just went to the you care about going to the finals. Kyrie just went to the finals.
As a number 2.
He just went.
As a number 2.
They was 1A, 1B. No cap. They was 1A, 1B. Both of their usage rates was through the roof.
I mean,
Kyrie
listen,
Irving
I
had
don't
number
wanna-
one
I-
option
no
usage rate
knock
on the Mavs.
Kyrie. Kyrie is a dog, right? No knock on Kyrie at all. Y'all know how I feel about Kyrie, but I just gotta go. I had to pick him for that. You know,
What other names on the list? I'm sorry.
D Rose, James Harden. It was PG. Why is my phone not working? Oh,
Bro,
wow,
I'm
my
not
phone
taking
is
Derrick
resetting.
Rose over Kyrie Irving, bro. I am so
You're not taking
sorry.
Derrick Rose over Kyrie.
No,
You're not taking
bro.
an MVP.
Bro, I am so
Not
no,
MVP
bro.
D Rose.
No,
Who's better
Not-
defensively?
no, bro. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And now
Okay.
when we talk about D Rose peak, bro, people like to blend the line of potential with his peak. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even capping. Like, we gotta throw that out the window at some point. Like,
I'm trying to find.
I'm just saying, bro. It's PG, unfortunately. I mean,
All right, so look, the lineup
realistically,
Hold
I
on.
feel like it's between Derrick Rose and PG. I'm not gonna lie. I am
is.
not.
I feel like
gonna
it was between Kyrie and PG,
bro.
but you got
There's
Kyrie,
no
Derrick Rose,
way.
James Harden, PG,
So-
AD, Jokic.
So you taking Derrick Rose over Kyrie Irving all time? No, you're not. You're not
No.
doing that, bro.
No.
It's okay. Then what
Yeah,
the
no.
fuck
No.
are we talking about?
I'll say Kyrie's peak was longer.
Well,
I'll say
Kyrie,
Kyrie's peak
it's not
was
even-
longer.
It's
And
not
then
even
it's
Kyrie's
like,
peak
I'll
was
say
longer.
even his
Kyrie was
peak-
just better. He's just better.
Yeah. What's the
Just
best
better.
version of Kyrie? Like, what team was the best version of Kyrie?
Obviously Cavaliers, but singularity peak, like hooping performance wise, bro. Brooklyn, bro. That nigga, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga
Yeah.
was out of his body in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And he was not playing basketball full time. That's what people were not
Exactly.
understanding. He was playing only home games.
Bro,
Wait, away
50,
games?
40,
Or home games?
90.
I think it was home
Well,
games.
no, he got 50, 49 the season before he was on BS. But so he's 50, 40, 90 in one of those seasons in Brooklyn.
Bro, Brooklyn would have been a success if COVID never
If it
happened.
wasn't for Eric Adams, I'm standing behind that. I'm standing 10 toes on that. If it wasn't for Eric
But
Adams.
even if COVID don't happen, Kyrie's there full time. And it's
Exactly.
like they're way
Like,
better
he's
than
still
what
there.
they were. You know what I'm saying? He may still be there. Well, he probably would still be there.
him and KD, they would have been there.
I mean, they should. I mean,
7-Eleven.
bro, I don't
They
know.
probably would have been on chip 2 by now.
I don't feel like I want to feed into like I'm not trying to feed you into like.
Into the what if.
No, I'm not saying like I'm not telling you this because you're a Nets fan. Like I genuinely believe like from a pure.
Yeah,
hoop
no, I'm
standpoint,
talking. Yeah, no, that's
Brooklyn-
not even
Brooklyn Kyrie's
me.
the
My
best.
Nets bias. This is on some real. Like, let's talk about what's really real. Kyrie wanted to be there. Kyrie, he grew up in Jersey, grew up a Nets fan. So I mean, I feel like he had good intentions going into both Brooklyn and Boston. It just things didn't go the way he wanted them to go.
I'm gonna say this though. As far as number one options, if you believe he's a number one option, I mean, I'm gonna say 1A, 1B again with Anthony Davis. He has a real opportunity to win another chip. He really does. If they really get it right,
Yo, he come back from this injury. I feel like he's going to come back from the injury well.
I mean, he in good spirits, bro. That
I'm
man
hoping
is Twitch
he
streaming
does.
and get the subs.
Yeah,
He is in good
I'm
spirits.
hoping he does. I'm hoping he does. But
I ain't gonna say they gonna
I
win the chip.
like
I mean,
their,
if I had to
I
throw
like
my
their
money
lineup.
down,
They're a dark horse for me as far as next season goes already. I like their lineup.
if I took $20 or if I took $100 out of the bank and threw it on the team to win the championship, I'll probably go with the Nuggets. Based off of the offseason. Yeah, based off of the offseason, bro. That shit crazy, bro.
Not gonna lie, them getting Cam Johnson was crazy.
Bro, they just let bro, them getting Bruce Brown back was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
They ain't kind of straight. They kind of straight. The Sixers gonna be pretty cool this year. If Embiid is what Embiid is gonna be.
Let's see. Title
The
odds
Sixers will be
for
cool.
next season. You got OKC at plus 260. Let me see how recent this is. This is ESPN. All right, I guess this is up to date. OKC 260, Cleveland at 800, Denver at 800, New York at 800, Houston at 850, Orlando at 1200, Lakers at 1,400, Minnesota at 1,600, Clippers at 1,800, Atlanta at 2,500, Golden State at 2,500, Dallas at 3,300. Look, you got $100 to blow. Listen, you got $100 to spend. That's not a bad deal.
It's not a bad deal. P's parlay P,
Parlay P.
man. Make sure y'all tapped in, man. That's all.
Dang,
I
Brooklyn
feel
at
that, man.
100,000. Let me put $5 on that.
That would be a crazy come up. Not only do you get to talk your shit, but you rich at the same time.
Yeah.
That would be kind of crazy.
All right, Reek said OKC, Houston, Denver, my top 3 in the West.
Pack Houston up.
Nah, Houston kind of crazy, bro.
Pack Houston up, bro. I don't want to.
I know I had a lot of smoke for KD a couple weeks ago, but Houston kind of crazy.
I don't know why you got smoke for KD. KD brought relevancy to your whole franchise. Why do you have smoke for KD?
Because how he acted afterwards.
But y'all sucked. It wasn't for him. I mean, I'm saying, bro, if it wasn't for him,
he had nothing to contribute to why things happened the way they did.
But bro, your owner was kind of tweaking on the team. Bro.
No, that too. Listen, I say it all the time. It's everybody to blame. Josiah and Sean Marks are to blame. Kyrie to blame.
It's blowing my mind
James
that a Nets fan is upset at Kevin Durant. Like,
I am upset because
he made y'all relevant.
He's the only one that's still holding on to all this. Kyrie done moved on, but KD is on Twitter going back and forth about this from time to time.
That's bro. At this point, though,
if you dodging accountability. But see, now the focus ain't on us. Focus on Phoenix fans now. Because why? They're the last team you went to, or last team you came from. So now Phoenix fans are going at him. He fighting the sparring with Phoenix fans now.
I mean, the only fan base that should hate KD is Oklahoma City, bro. I don't understand why any other fan base would even be hating on KD, bro. Especially y'all.
Listen, bro.
Especially y'all.
You got to be a fan to really understand for real.
Come on, bro. Like, I mean, I get it in a sense of, like, he felt like he betrayed y'all, but come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's on y'all. Y'all the ones that got fleeced in the deal. Like, y'all made the deal.
Yeah. Listen, I'm
even still, you got Macau, bro. Macau was smooth, though.
Listen, I've had my smoke for everybody. I've had my smoke. That episode's still out. I think that might be our biggest highest viewed episode of me going off on the Brooklyn Nets, called Nets World Problems. So
I need you to hold him accountable more often.
Oh, for sure. Hey, listen, I'm approaching this season differently than I have other seasons. Starting with the summer league season. Summer league has been interesting for since. We've seen
it really has, boy.
Already, we haven't even gotten to Vegas yet. Just talking the California Classic and talking about Utah Classic. VJ Edgecombe walked in Ace Bailey's crib and kicked his feet up.
Yeah, he did. No cap. No shoes.
Ace had a good game last night, other night, but that man VJ said, "Look, VJ a different kind of hungry, bro." Like hearing his draft speech, bro, like the Taylor Rooks, I was like, nah, that kid is a different kind of hungry, bro. Bro said, I lived off a generator for 7 years.
Yeah, that's the type of hunger you need, my boy. He need to go ahead and share some of that with Dog Connect.
I'm like, bro, you got it, my boy.
What's going on? I don't know what's going on, my dog. It's cooked.
Hey, but I see some promise of Bronny, though.
I mean, bro, I don't understand why everybody had like Bronny couldn't play basketball. Like, come on, bro.
He didn't get the developmental opportunities that a regular draft prospect would get. And it's like he's not going to because he's Bronny. He's got access to other stuff. So it's like his developmental years is going to be his first couple years in the league. Like,
I mean, they acting like Brett didn't just come
like
off hard.
last year went exactly how
Look.
it was supposed to go for Bronny, I feel.
Yeah.
I feel like if anything better would have been exceeding expectations. At least the expectations I had on him. I mean, other people had higher expectations, but we gotta take things for who they are, not take things for what they are, and not what you want them to be. We gotta judge Bronny as a prospect rather than judge him as LeBron James' son.
Like I said, bro, I think it's sad when I heard more about Bronny last year than Sar, than a lot of the draft picks.
That's on the media.
That is
That's
on the media.
And that's where we come in to clean up the mess the media makes, or clean up in areas where they lack in, because we gotta show we the real media. You know what I'm saying? It's us.
For sure.
But yeah,
All right.
Summer League has been good though. I'm looking forward to Vegas Summer League. More so, come look and see how this Brooklyn Nets team looks. At least they're rookies.
Right.
Like,
I mean, you got 5 of them.
Got to start in 5.
Got to start in 5.
Got to start in 5. You can play them at start 5. You can play. Yeah, you can literally have them be your start 5.
Speaking of start 5, who would you be? Who would you make your third season?
Third season to start in 5. So
when does season 2 drop? I'm ready for that.
I would say season 2 drops probably like around the same time season 1 drop, was what, end of September, October.
No, geez, that's far.
Yeah. So
okay.
They showed a behind the scenes of Game 7, which I'm glad they didn't show too much of, because they were just like regular, like post game, like behind, like in the locker room stuff. It wasn't like nothing like crazy that we would have been shocked about, you know. So, but no, Netflix Sports is definitely growing. I would say season 3. I'd say Paolo Banchero, Kawhi Leonard, Chris Paul, Paolo Banchero, Kawhi Leonard, Chris Paul. Or you could throw Wemby. You could throw Wemby in the mix, but I think they might go with Chris Paul because it's his last season.
Right.
So I don't think they would do 2 players from the same team, because that'd just be redundant.
Right. I got a little list. Wait, how many is it? Is it
Jalen Brunson? Jalen Brunson got to be in this next season. I don't think he was in the first season. He definitely was in this upcoming season. So I'll say Paolo, Jalen Brunson, CP3. No, Chris Paul. I'm sorry, Chris Paul. Need 2 more. Need two more. Let's see. KD was already picked, so maybe Cade Cunningham.
My dog.
Maybe Cade Cunningham. And they already chose. They already did Jimmy for the first season. I was gonna say Bam. I mean, Bam can still get the shine, or still get some shine. LaMelo.
Hero more marketable, bro.
I would say maybe LaMelo.
Nah, I think that was the name I'll say. LaMelo should be on season 3, bro.
Yeah, cause I feel like LaMelo would bring because I mean, hey, those who watch Ball in the Family.
Ball in the Family.
Come on now. That was the only reason I was on Facebook back then, bro.
That was my shit, bro. That was my shit.
That was the only reason I was on Facebook back then. Like, I stopped using Facebook in like 2015 for real. Got it in to watch that and to watch the Lithuania games. That's it. But yeah,
I think that's who the 5 I'll be. So no more Kawhi. I'll say Paolo, Jalen Brunson, Chris Paul, LaMelo, and then who was the other person I said? Cade.
For sure. I think I would go LaMelo.
That's a good mix of my fault. Go ahead.
Nah, I think I would go LaMelo.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I think it would be interesting if they did. I don't know. Have they ever done a European player?
Yo, if they do, they should do either Jokic or Sengun.
Like,
they did Sabonis in season 1.
They did do Sabonis. Okay, yeah, they did do Sabonis.
They did Sabonis.
Okay, that opens everything up. Okay, then I'm glazing now.
Oh, you about to say Luka?
Yes, because
Luka gotta be in season 3.
Yeah, he's in LA now, so it's like
Luka gotta be in season 3.
It's a little bit different.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say Luka if he allows it.
Yeah.
This is maybe an unpopular opinion. Jared McCain, that would be fun.
That would be cool.
That would be fun, bro.
He
would bring a whole nother aspect of it that we would never.
Yeah.
Because he loves the cameras, bro. He would give us different insight. Like I
gotta see what goes on when he makes the TikTok. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I
gotta see. I gotta see when he makes TikTok in the locker room and see how his teammates respond to that. Because it's like,
if you hate Jared McCain, bro,
yeah,
I honestly feel like
I need Paul George's perspective on that.
See, we ain't even worried about PG, bro. Like, bro, let that young because that young bull be hooping. Who cares?
I mean, no, for sure. I mean, and PG rocking, bro. So there's that. But I'm saying as far as like, I guess locker room talk or just I don't know.
Yeah, I feel.
Was Steph in the season? I don't think Steph been in the season yet.
Nah, he probably might not. You know, he's probably one of the first players they approached to be in it though.
Right. Well, he probably got his own documentary of some sorts in the works. Because a lot of players have been doing that. They've been doing their own docs. Like Ant came out with his own doc this year instead of. I mean, because he was in the first season of Starting Five, which was a banger. Yeah. Like every time he came on the screen, it was like a clip-worthy moment of sorts. But yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Bro, the Mets tied it up, Julio. But I cannot believe that. What happened? Back-to-back home runs for Pete and Lindor.
Who was my 5? I said CP3, Paulo, Cade, Brunson.
CP3, Cade, Brunson. You also said
Paulo and one more person.
I mean, I don't know if LaMelo was your official.
LaMelo, that's what it was.
Yeah, I feel like that's what I feel like I would go. I would agree. I feel like I'm gonna go LaMelo.
And P said LaMelo.
LaMelo, Luka. I agree with CP3. They should give him a farewell. I'm also gonna go with Giannis, bro. Giannis in a controversial season would be lit. Giannis in a controversial season would be cool.
Fresh off the trade rumor talks. Fresh off of Dame getting waived.
So who did I get? So I got LaMelo.
You got LaMelo, Luka, Chris Paul, Giannis.
And Jared McCain. That's my 5.
Oh, yeah, Jared McCain, yeah.
Jared McCain. That's not enough West hoops, though. I feel like.
Nah.
Not enough West hoops. So I feel like I would have to replace Jared McCain with somebody. Let's replace Jared McCain with
J-Dub and get the perspective of.
But that's what I'm saying. They was just on the Thunder though, so it's like it's kind of
the perspective. Well, that's what they did with this season. They got Jaylen Brown for this season after having Jason Tatum for season 1. And
I guess if they do give me Chet,
Oxtails.
Yeah, give me Chet.
Oxtails and rice.
Give me Chet. Chet'd be cool, but Wemby would be cool. Wemby would be cooler though. If they could get Wemby would be cooler.
Yo, yeah, Wemby with the monks in the off season.
I don't know. I need him to bring his ass back to where I need him to bring his ass back to the States. Because I don't like that. I don't like him going off training in hyperbolic time chambers and all that. Come home. I don't got time for Castle. I don't have time for the rest of them boys.
That man is unreal.
I don't got time for that, bro. De'Aaron Fox. I don't got time for that team.
No,
nasty, bro.
Oh, man. You got anything else? I think I'm done.
That's it, man. Make sure, like I said, catch Wrestlers Wrestling on Saturday, man. Y'all know it's a banger.
Rain, sleet, or snow. Oh, did I say that right?
You got it.
Rain, sleet, or snow.
Wrestlers Wrestling ready to go at all times, sir. Man. Don't matter. So we'll catch y'all in.
Yes,
appreciate y'all letting me join, man.
Filling in for, Tariq on the short notice. I'm glad that it worked out that way.
For the Dreadhead Association, man.
We are praying for your Wi-Fi connection that it works. Because we don't need any more roadblocks. on our path to success. Word of DJ Khaled. But
Where you at, bro? Pass that hoe back. I don't know which side
Oh.
you are. You on my left or the right?
I'm on your left.
Okay, then I'm gonna do this way then.
Oh, see, I okay.
But I'm gonna catch it regardless. I'm gonna catch it regardless.
So it's like,
all right, now bring it back.
Hold on, I don't think we did it. So it's like, hold on.
It's hard.
I'm going. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, you go that way. Then I catch it. Then I'm gonna bring it back that way.
No, you're bringing it back the wrong way. You gotta.
Okay, so I should start this way and then go that way.
You should start this way. That way I can start. No, I did it wrong.
All right, do what you do, and then I'm gonna do the other way.
Start with your right.
This is my right though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Start with your right. All right, so do it again.
Now you gotta come back.
There we go.
We out, bro. That's how you do it, right?
All right, man. Thank you, P, for
All right.
Thank you, P, aka code name Davis. Y'all boy, go tap in with my brother. I don't know why I froze just now. Tap on my boy. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yes, sir, bro.